AKA Detroit Mario. Real quick, just because I saw it on the TV before I came in here. WNBA's been popping this year. Like never before. Actually, I think, damn it, I'm so bad with names. Pompliano. There's two of them. One of them's a sports guy. One of them's just like more like just money guy in general. But one of them posted, it's like 150% viewership attendance rate. The WNBA since Angel Reese. It's Caitlin Clark. But I'm not used to seeing them on the TV this often. They just played the one girl doing the gold digger dance. Bro. You see that one?
We should have got them season
tickets.
I
had no beef with that one, by the way.
That would have been the move. Get those season tickets last year.
And then you'd have to go to the games.
No, resell.
Bob's big boy.
Resell, baby.
Shout out to Bob's big boy. All right. He was an early investor. All right, Bob's big boy is always shooting some ways to make some bread, and I'm appreciative of that. He's a card collector. But well before Caitlin Clark was drafted, and it looked like they were going to get the number 1 overall pick, the Indiana Fever, I believe it is.
Yeah.
He's like, look what I'm doing, Easy. Buying all these tickets. He bought a shit ton of tickets for the Fever. He's racking it up right now.
Smart man.
He's smart. I was so poor at the time, I couldn't even afford to make the investment in tickets.
That's me right now.
But I sold 2 things today, boys. I don't know why my voice went like that.
I got like $100 to my name right now.
Right?
Voice is gone.
Actually, I'm in the same boat as you. I had not a flat tire, and maybe I should send the picture to Chris, but literally the threads of my tire start poking out, and then I turned to the inside, turned the wheel outside, because I didn't get the alignment when I got my oil change. That shit was ready to pop, bro. If I would have hit one pothole on the way in, it probably would have been wraps. OVOXO on to the next show for your boy.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Chris for getting that done.
You work at a dealership, bro.
I got it done today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I ain't get no favors. I mean, maybe I did. I don't know, but shit still was expensive.
You shouted him out on the show.
Yeah, shout out to Christopher in Fort Ferndale. Hit me up looking for whips. Also, shout out to Justin. Hit me up. He's calling the morning show all the time. I think he's called in us a few times, but he called me about getting his car. I appreciate that.
Yeah, shout out him. Shout out Rachel.
Shout out Rachel. Shout out the Lady Janes. I'm bald and I might get a haircut today, boys. Yeah. Just saying.
It's different out there today, boys. Whew. It is different.
That is
out there today. Like I said, I don't think I've ever been more attracted to a person in my life.
Thanks, dude.
You
want the hat off or on?
Yeah.
They do that?
Either one does it.
Pop the top button.
Let me hit that.
Ooh. No, for real though, it's insane. Yeah.
Moving on.
Jake Bates.
Yeah, in some instances, in a slow enough day, this would be its own topic. Thank God it's not, because what more to say?
I would not want to do this for a whole topic.
Exactly.
Why would we ever do that?
Listen, I'm just saying, on a slow
Maz
day,
would probably do 2 topics.
Maz would do 2 topics on this situation. Listen,
Maz loves kickers more than anything else.
And I got to find the name, and maybe the chat can help me out with this one. There's another gentleman that was at minicamp with Michael Badgley, and he was outperforming Michael Badgley. I don't know if you guys remember when I read some of the blurbs up here. I just love that word, blurb. But if I read some of Tim 20 Minutes camp notes.
James Turner. Former Michigan
I know
kicker.
we're all talking about Jake Bates. That's the name I'm watching, to be honest with you. Just off what I've heard in camp. And then Jake Bates, he's kicking the same clip as Michael Badgley at the NFL level. And it's like 77%, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, knocked a 64-yarder. And
yeah, a couple 60-yarders.
A couple 60-yarders. Hey, shout out to the Lions for bringing him in.
Yeah, as Saga said in the Woodward Sports Chat, Master Bates. Yeah, he is in the house. He's going to get a workout with the Lions. We'll see what happens if they decide to sign him, if they offer him a contract, if he accepts it, because there's going to be a lot of teams vying for his talents this offseason.
Yeah, no, I don't want to say it shows competence, because there's been other guys that we want the Detroit Lions to grab, and obviously they weren't part of the agenda because they never happened, but it's just nice to know that you're going to at least, the very least, bring him in for a workout. You know what I'm saying? Which I guess you could say they've done in the draft process, but I'm not necessarily talking about the draft process. I'm talking about, like, I remember when DeAndre Hopkins was out there, like names like that we've all kind of wanted to hear once upon a time. But yeah, and I got no beef with this. I don't think anybody has beef with it. I'm happy it happens, and maybe he ends up a Detroit Lion. He still has to win the competition, though. You know, just because he's working out for us doesn't mean the job is his. I'm more pressed.
It doesn't even mean he's going to be in camp with us. Exactly. They're extending an offer to him. I also saw he got an offer from the Ravens.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we'll see. I don't know why the Ravens would be offering a kicker an offer. They've got the GOAT, but
I mean, good organizations, man. They preach and breed competition. No matter how good you are at your job. Also, maybe you start that relationship just because of the new kickoff rule. I mean, maybe more physical.
I don't know
in those situations. I heard somewhere that Justin Tucker's putting on some weight. Ready to take a motherfucker down if he has to.
Did he really?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Good weight.
Good weight.
Yeah, so he's beefing up for this role, is what you're saying?
Yeah, Justin Tucker's ready to fucking fuck somebody up.
So is he going to be able to kick a 70-yarder this year? We'll see.
We
shall see.
As long as
it's not even that much. It's 3.8 pounds.
3 pounds? Oh, shit.
I've mixed it up a couple of times. I've gotten in there, but now I've got to get more shrugs and get the traps going a little bit, just to make sure I'm prepared for a little more contact, Tucker said when asked about if he's going to add more weight.
Look out.
I have to put on 3.8 pounds. So I guess that's not officially put it on. That's what he said he has to put on. Also, shout out to our Justin as well.
Shout out to Justin.
Shout out.
He bought me a piece of pizza today.
What a sweetheart.
From Tomatoes Pizza.
Yeah, it's not Brooklyn Pizza.
It's better.
Mess, it's not.
Whoa.
No.
I like Brooklyn.
And cheaper.
Personally.
Cheaper.
That's also why it's better.
Where it at?
Okay, I was going to say, it's not better. It's cheaper.
Bro.
You guys we got to get him.
I'll take turns eating that.
Yeah, but.
Sorry if you had headphones in.
5 stars.
5-star. Oh, Kristaps Porzingis.
Let me go from 6 to midnight real quick. All right.
Excuse me, why? All right, we're off that. Kristaps Porzingis. Speaking of whipping things out, he's wiped out.
Yeah, he's wiped out.
Donezo.
Do we have the or can you read the tweet of what it is?
I will pull it up. Let me
yeah, it's a very strange injury. It's not.
Yeah,
really,
was that a real thing?
That is a real tweet from Shams. It is not his cervix. It's not his cervix per se, but it's I don't know. It's got a lot of words in it that I'm gonna butcher.
Oh my god, it was a real tweet.
Yeah.
So, you want me to read it?
Read it.
It's on the screen.
Read it.
It's gonna be hard for me to read, to be honest with you.
Oh, let me read it then.
Celtic. Yeah, actually, all your family's doctors. You probably have a better chance of some of these words than me.
Let's
to be
see.
quite honest with you.
Let's see here.
ChatGPT saying he's cooked.
ChatGPT is saying he's cooked. Did you put that in leak proof or heavyweights chat?
It's in the heavyweights chat. I'll try.
Let me try. I got it.
All right, cool. I'm more comfortable. Yeah.
All right. So it says this is from Shams Charania, so one of the upper echelon NBA reporters.
Shams. Okay.
Shams. Celtics. Kristaps. Celtics. Kristaps. I read all the regular words, stupid, and the hard ones, right?
What the
Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis. Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis suffered a torn medial reticulum, allowing dislocation of the posterior tibialis tendon.
No way.
That sound good? Boy, no way. Boy, no way, boy.
Boy, no way. Is that real, Chris? For real?
Yeah. So what I seen I seen somebody
basically
that may be pretending to be a doctor. I don't know on X now that everybody has verification badges. I don't know if he's actually a doctor, but he basically said that it's a tendon that connects to the ankle bone and keeps it structured. So without it, it can dislocate easily when running and all sorts of things. But
he's done for the season.
Yeah,
he's done for the series.
Yeah.
Cooked.
Mavs might win it now.
ChatGPT.
I said that yesterday. Remember, I said that yesterday. I said that on the show.
We didn't even know if he's gonna play the series.
Yeah, but no. But
yeah, but he was a difference maker while he was playing.
Dallas could win.
He's their only rim protector.
Yeah.
Al Horford's big ass ain't gonna be protecting no rim against Kyrie.
Watch how easy Dallas gets to paint.
The lobs and the layups are gonna be wide open now.
Yep.
Definitely makes a difference. But Dallas winning?
Yes.
That's where we have this?
Yeah.
Because
now you gotta play Luke Cornett.
Yeah. We on the lodge with it.
We on the lodge with it.
If they're gonna win, we're gonna need to see Kyrie Irving win in Boston. So I don't know if I'm ready to go there yet.
Yeah, DNC says that shit sounded too damn rare to be day to day.
Yeah,
KP is day to day right now.
I don't know if doctors know how to fix that.
Yeah, Tangus Pangus broke his schlangus.
Literally,
dude's falling apart. Yeah, if he's out, if he's not playing, I think the Mavs are gonna win.
I do too.
Because Kyrie was he was getting stuffed at the rim. He was not making layups, and that's because Kristaps Porzingis is 7'3" and has a crazy wingspan, is one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. And so when you take that out and you put in the corpse of Al Horford, we're going to see Lively getting off. We're going to see Gafford getting off. We're going to see Kyrie making layups, Luka making layups. It's going to be a lot easier sledding in the paint for the Mavs.
You're forgetting though, the elite rim protection that Derek White provides.
Yeah, that's true.
That was crazy, bro. They're replaying that shit. Like, yeah, wow, you did a great job with that.
I'm waiting for somebody to disrespect it and compare it to the Tayshaun block. I'm waiting for that.
I'm gonna empty the clip on that one.
That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for that.
So with this Kristaps news, would you guys actually like take a future on the Mavs right now if you're getting good odds?
I got a future on the Mavs.
I already had one.
I same here, boys. I think we were all feeling that way before the series started. Would you take it now? Like, are you actually confident that?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I'll throw a little skin on it.
But I'm broke. You're super biased against them. You hate Jason Tatum.
I hate Jason Tatum, and I hate Boston as a city and as a team. The Celtics are my most hated team in the NBA, and it's not even close.
Really?
Yeah.
More than the Pacers?
Yeah.
Why? Because they win a lot? Or?
Yeah, because they win. They actually won. Like the Pacers haven't won shit.
I used to hate the Lakers.
I like the Lakers. I love Magic Johnson, GOAT.
Respect it.
Kobe, GOAT.
That's a Pistons rivalry, by the way. So is Boston.
Yeah, Boston's way. Fuck Boston, dude.
Did you guys see this scandalous headline that's been floating from sources that people are starting to think that because the Lakers and the Buss family, like their main money is the Lakers, that they're actually going to start to kind of like financially shift and not be the team that always overspends because they're not like these new billionaires that are coming in from all of these other, extensive, like Tom Gores has so much money beyond the Pistons. It's
Platinum.
like the Buss family doesn't have that is what they're saying. So I don't know. I thought that was interesting Lakers slander.
Platinum is a F-150 trim. Nick, if you need one, come see me, Suburban Ford of Ferndale.
Platinum equity. I remember. Yeah, I don't even want to go into that. Chris, that is super interesting. While we're
the Buss family broke. They call Jeannie a broke ass bitch, basically. Sources.
Dude, Jeannie could be my broke ass baby mom. She's fine, dude.
Another big injury news, fellas. Kristaps going out. Barkov,
yeah, broken jaw.
To the face, and they were up 2-0. Does this affect this series moving forward?
Whoa.
Drysdale gave him a chicken wing to the jaw. Broke his jaw. He's day to day. He'll probably play. I would not be surprised if he played and just wore the cage.
That game was so heartbreaking.
Yeah, it was. I
want McDavid to win so bad.
I know.
I feel like I was watching someone drown. That's what it felt like.
Yeah, it's tough.
Panthers are good, man.
Panthers are really good. I just know Kachuk, that name should not be on a Stanley Cup.
Does this get affected?
These guys are dirt balls, dude.
This Barkov injury, I mean, obviously it's hockey. I think it's 2 days.
No, if he doesn't play, that's huge. Yeah, he's their captain.
In Edmonton.
He's one of their best players. You're in Edmonton. McDavid's already pissed. Yeah, that'll definitely be huge. I expect him to play, though. Maybe he misses a game, and then he comes back with the cage.
I don't know well enough to say how much it affects. Obviously, I'm very aware of Draisaitl and McDavid, but it's because they're, like you said, top 5 guys in the game. Give me the spiel on this
He's
guy.
their captain. He's their best defender. He's a dog. He brings the whole team together. He's probably the most important player on their roster, other than Bob.
Is there going to be retaliation?
Yeah. Somebody's going to make a run at McDavid, I'm sure. It'll probably be Kachuk. And then they'll sick Evander Kane on Kachuk.
Kane will whoop Kachuk's ass.
Kane will beat the fuck out of that. Yeah. I want to see it happen so bad. I hate the Kachuk family. Hate them. Hate them both.
Seeing McDavid lose.
Matthew and Brady. They're both a little fucking pussies, dude.
Yeah, hate Brady.
I hope this does.
Fuck Brady, dude.
I hope this does ignite some a spark into Edmonton, honestly.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we
need
to.
It was a cheap shot by Draisaitl for sure. He got the chicken wing up there and went right across his grill, but
so why would McDavid get the retaliation? You don't think Draisaitl?
Because he's the captain. They took out the captain, so they're gonna go your captain.
Captain for captain.
Yeah.
I'm your captain.
I'm your captain.
What a banger. Good ass song. I got one more question. I think I already know the answer to this because I know the answer for myself. We picked the teams with the stars on them. Right? We both picked McDavid. We both picked Luka. Which ones are you more heartbroken by? Just starting off 0-2.
Luka.
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't hate the Panthers. I like Bob a lot. I like Barkov a lot. I like Ekblad a lot. Those are 3 guys that I would like to see win a cup and hoist a cup. I just hate Kachuk. a lot, and so it overweighs it. But I hate Boston, and there's nobody on Boston I like other than Drew Holiday and Xavier Tillman. Shout out Spartan Dog.
So my heart was, I guess, more for McDavid, just because the first time they outplayed him, last night obviously not so much. And the other thing too, and maybe it's because you sold me on it watching last night, is like you can't guarantee he's gonna be back.
Yeah, you can't guarantee anybody's gonna be back.
Yeah, but I feel like in basketball, like, stars make it back more often than they do in hockey.
I mean, we'll see. McDavid could go somewhere pretty soon if he really wanted to.
By the way,
I tried to say I'd be there waiting for it.
I'll tell you the break. Tell us about Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone, where anyone, we mean anyone, even Beth, can get a full body workout in 30 minutes in the 30-minute circuit. All memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $10 a month. No commitment. No matter where you are, there's a Planet Fitness close by. More than 50 in Metro Detroit and thousands more throughout the world. So when she's on a vacation with Bear, she can take him to Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles, and with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Dealing with divorce, child custody, visitation, or other family law issues. Came on strong, I know. Well, that's Kevin and Catherine. They got your back at KDK Law here in Birmingham, Michigan. They will have your back. 10 plus years of experience and 24/7 availability. Scan the QR code on the screen or call 248-971-0476. Say the Heavyweight sent you, and KDK will pay your filing fee. That's KDK Law, 248-971-0476. KDK Law, they got your back.
We got to make up on that deal. So
what?
We gotta get in on that deal. Get married and then divorce, just so we can use the
filing fee.
Yeah.
Dude just keeps bringing up getting married.
Me? Him?
No, him.
Chuck and Larry.
Chuck and Larry.
Yeah, brought it up like 3 times.
He can be my sugar daddy now.
I guess, I don't know. Oh, me?
Yeah.
If this month stays on this pace, yeah. If y'all hit me up for these whips, you know what I'm saying, it may be. I think I was going to ask him to come out of break. I don't remember what it was. I was going to say something going to it. What up, Nick?
Just real quick, I think I'd be way more hurt for McDavid.
Yeah,
because I just watched a 90-second clip of Luka just not playing any defense, and it's like you're in the finals in the NBA final. Like, what? I know,
he's going 1-on-5, bro.
I know, but it was a horrible look. Like this clip was roasting him.
He has to expend so much energy on the offensive end. And he plays some defense.
It was bad.
He'll shuffle his feet a little bit, but if you get past him, he's just going to let you go.
That's
what he does.
That's what it was.
He'll shuffle his feet with you, but as soon as you get a step on him, he just goes for the steal and olays you.
No, but you saw it in the Western Conference Finals. He played actually very good defense because he wasn't taxed with all of the offensive burden that he has. So
that's what's been with LeBron the past couple of years.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
That's not why I feel more bad for McDavid, though. I just feel more bad for McDavid. Listen, Luka's phenomenal. Luka's probably my favorite player right now, if not one of them. Definitely in the conversation. I mean, you could, I guess, put it down to one person, but McDavid's being compared to Gretzky. Like Luka, all due respect to Luka, he's not really getting compared to Jordan. Maybe LeBron, just because of the way he's like a point forward and whatnot. Like, yeah, but again,
that's still a GOAT.
No, for sure. But like, he's not really getting compared to him. He's a point forward.
Yeah,
and he's great. This is, I don't know, different comps for me. Either way. Around the diamond. Lay it up, Spinny.
All right, around the diamond. First question, big news of the day. Javi Baez to the disabled list.
Let's go.
All right. That's aggressive.
He's not seriously hurt.
An injury. That's wild.
Really?
Okay.
We're going to play that game on this show?
It's
that's no different than Kevin Durant.
I don't hear anything.
It's beat?
Oh, what? Shit.
Hey,
Round the diamond.
Javi Baez on the deal.
Yeah.
Your girl hit me in the DM.
So you guys want me to switch it up?
Goodbye, the Baez. We don't really need you.
No, you got to do it.
Baby Tron.
Detroit flow.
Between you.
Yeah, you got to do it.
I
Detroit
can't
beat.
rap off beat.
Javi Baez on the DL. Your girl hit me on the DL. She got them big ass DSLs.
And that big ass BBL.
I'm finna make it a meal. And then I make her squeal.
Eat that pussy with some meal.
It changes everything. All right.
Changes everything.
That's the meals. That's their slogan. But Javi Baez.
That's what you got done. I'm sorry if you have kids in the car. I apologize.
Yeah, sorry for sure. But
that'd be.
fuck them kids.
I think I want to try it now.
Yeah, honestly.
It's like, what are you doing down there?
Constant stream.
Like, nah.
Yeah.
Blue ass tongue.
Javi Baez on the DL.
Shame.
Shame on us.
Javi Baez to the DL. It is, I believe, the 10-day DL.
10-day IL.
They called up a guy who has a worse OPS this year than Javi Baez in Ryan Kreidler. Ryan Kreidler has a 436 OPS this year, or 435 instead of 456, which Javi Baez has. Now, I will say it's only in 45 at-bats. He was having a very good spring, but you look at his numbers, and in over 1,000 at-bats, he's a 749 OPS kind of guy. He's got the 45 home runs, but he hasn't fared well in the major leagues, and he did not get off to a good start this year before he himself got injured.
Hit the heavyweights.
I thought it
bought me a V12.
Have you hit the heavyweights? Bought me a V12.
Hey, man.
I should have. I thought they were gonna bring up Jace Young.
Yeah, why not?
We got Jace Young stats in there too, Chris, because this is a guy who obviously he doesn't play shortstop, but you could put him at third. You could put McKinstry at short. You could put Gio Urshela at one of those infield spots or middle infield spots. This is what Jace Young's doing so far at 284 at bats. He's got the 9 homers. He's got the 279 average, and he's got an 896 OPS. But like I said, Kreidler, I'm not gonna kill him for that OPS because it was only in 45 at bats. But you need to hit. We brought you up here to hit. We brought you up here to do something. He was hitting well in spring. He looked really good in spring. Hopefully that's the Kreidler we get. Nick, how you feeling?
The Kreidler news does not really get me excited at all. I'm right there with you. I think it should have been Jace Young to third, and I think you make it work at shortstop between maybe a Wenzel Perez, obviously as McKinstry. I just think that this team obviously needs the pop in the bat, which Kreidler has not been able to provide this year in the minors or last season and the year before in the actual big leagues. So I'm not expecting much from Kreidler. How much pull are you willing to give a guy that hasn't really performed this season in the minors or the majors in the past before you're sending him right back down to AAA compared to a guy like Jace Young, where he has the potential to be a mainstay in this lineup for years to come?
Free Rio. Yeah, free Rio for sure. But you're looking at that. Damn, that's a Danny G beat. You need. We got a Danny G beat. I'm playing. What do you want me to say? You need this guy to come in here and hit right away. You're right. He's going to have a short leash because we've seen what he can do in the majors in a limited sample size. But he was not off to a good start in AAA. Like I said, only 45 at bats. Free Rio, only 45 at bats. So you can't take too much into it, because he was hitting the ball well in spring. So we'll see. Hopefully we get the Ryan Kreidler from spring and not the Ryan Kreidler from the 45 at-bats before he got hurt in AAA this year.
The most, it's Alan W, by the way. Most hilarious thing is Javi's replacement is batting worse than him in AAA.
Yeah. But like I said, only 45 at-bats. So you got to take it with a grain of salt. But I did make a meme about it.
Why no Jace Young? He's too young?
I don't know.
No,
he almost made the roster this year.
He's a corner outfielder, not a
corner infield.
Corner infielder, not a middle infielder. So I don't know. Like Gio could play a middle infield spot. McKinstry could play a middle infield spot. Wenzel Perez can play a middle infield spot.
Ibanez
could play a middle infield spot. I thought they should have brought up Chase Young and let him get a shot, but they'd rather have the guy who is the shortstop in that spot. So, we'll see. But next up, Flannel Sam in Around the Diamond. Free Rio. Yeah, Mr. Danny G beat.
What is Mio on a Pio?
We got
London on a track.
Yeah, Anakin Skyogre will tell you when you're older or when you meet your arrest quota. All right, we have Flannel Sam on the morning show breaking down a couple trades. He had his GM hat on and he proposed some trades to get some bats in here and help the Tigers kind of make that playoff push. Now, he gave up some pretty decent pieces, some pretty decent young pieces in some of these trades, like Reese Olsen, like Spencer Torkelson. Would you be willing to ship off some young guys to bring in older dudes to make the playoffs this year?
Chill out, Diddy.
Yeah, sorry. No Diddy. Would you be willing to trade some of these guys you thought were going to be your core pieces just to make the playoffs this year?
What name specifically?
Spencer Torkelson, Reese Olsen.
For who though?
I can't remember. But guys, decent guys, bats that would help you make the playoffs.
I'm not down with giving Reese. I mean, together the package traders like being willing to get rid of those guys. I'd rather hang on to Reese. I think Flaherty's the name you want to flirt with trading. But then yeah, I'm cool with trading Spencer Torkelson. I told you guys already. I don't think that thing's turning around.
You're done with it.
Yeah, if somebody else is comfortable that they could fix that, unless our hitting coaches are just that horrendous. Yeah, I mean, you gotta betray your, I guess, alliance with those coaches and just make the execution there, because like we had it happen obviously beforehand last year, right, with Paredes, so maybe someone can fix them, but I don't think Paredes had as many. We didn't have as big of a sample size as we do with Torque. If that makes sense. Like Paredes only batted, I think, like 70 times in the Tigers uniform before the trade.
Yeah.
Torque, you have a whole season's worth, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's cooked, man. That's mean. That sounds aggressive.
That is aggressive.
He's just not going to be the 1-1. He's not going to be what you think he is. So if somebody else could vision him as that, get the value out of it.
Where was it? Steve Lehman says, no way in hell they're making the playoffs no matter what they bring in. They're only 2 games out of a wild card spot. Yeah. So it's not like they're 20 games back. How are you feeling, Nick?
The name was Lamonte Wade Jr.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I liked all of the trade proposals that Flannel brought up earlier. I thought they were all smart, well written. He has a 333 average and 900 OPS. He immediately becomes your best hitter. But I think if you're giving up on a guy like Torque, when I believe that he still has that kind of upside in the MLB to be that guy, I mean, Torkelson's already ripping up AAA, which we wanted to see. Obviously, it's not the same speed, not the same cut of sliders, you know. And, God, you guys are ridiculous.
There's something ridiculous behind you.
Yeah, I know. That's why. You guys are crazy.
I love Birmingham, dude.
I don't think I would do that deal because I think if you're giving up Reese Olsen and Spencer Torkelson, you need a bona fide superstar. This guy has not really flashed it for more than this one season. Bingo. So I don't think that I would do that deal if I was. But I'd be willing to give up, like we did last year with trading Lorenzen for Hao-Yu Lee. Like, I would reverse trade that. Like, Hao-Yu Lee is our 13th ranked prospect right now in our pipeline. I would trade one of our young pitching prospects and go out and get a guy that can help this team. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I think Reese Olsen contributes to the playoff series right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I wouldn't get rid of him.
I would like to buy, if we could make the right one for a bat that could be a part of this future.
I like what the Runyon99 says. He says, Torque for Matthew Judon.
Amen, bro.
I'll definitely be on board for that.
Amen.
This is tough because
like
I do want to see him make the playoffs. And if you get this pitching staff in the playoffs, you throw Scooble up there on the tit twice in a playoff series. Good luck for whoever's going against them. Like there's the only team we talked about on BDE, and the only team you can really think of in the American League that can put up a playoff pitching rotation on par with the Tigers is probably the Orioles. So it's you're in a pretty good position after that. We do got to go to break, but I want to get this last one in here first. we talked about it a little bit. Why are our hitters raking in the minors but struggling in the majors? Is it just that? Is it just the 4A guys?
Shit.
Is it our major league batting coaches, our cousins? Well, what is like? Parker Meadows is absolutely tearing the cover off the ball since he's been in AAA, and he couldn't hit 100 in the. I understand that the minors are different from the majors, but going from 1,000 OPS to under 100 average, that's a gap that shouldn't happen in just that jump. Like if he was hitting like 210 or something, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. But he was hitting under 100.
I think it's just the minors, honestly. Like you see the fact that you're seeing it with multiple people now. It just, I think that's plain as day. Hey, there's a reason why this is the AAA minor league versus the major league. It's the reason why you see so many guys struggle. Some guys that we know that got drafted to teams, but just never made it across that threshold. There's guys with families still trying to find. We got a guy on our team right now, 27-year-old making his rookie debut.
Who?
Thought.
Yeah. Malloy.
Malloy?
Yeah.
Malloy's 27?
No, I think he's.
Oh, I thought Carpenter or whatever the fuck his name was.
Oh yeah, he's 27, but he's already been in the league for about 2 years.
Regardless, though, I think it's just the minors compared to the majors.
Biggest thing to me, Spenmo, is I think hitting is
24.
down around the league, first of all.
That is true.
What's his name? Manfred loves playing with balls.
Whoa!
Yeah. Manfred loves to mess around with the balls, baseballs, that is. And
You had to add the hand
if you
gesture?
think of, yeah, I had to. I hate
Playing
Manfred.
with the balls.
I hate Manfred. But you think about the top prospects in all of baseball. You think about a guy like Wyatt Langford that I've talked about. I think about Evan Carter that balled out last year. And then you think about a guy like Jackson Holliday who came up and couldn't hit the ball at all.
Yeah.
And he's the best prospect in all of baseball.
Yeah.
Wyatt Langford off to a slow start. Evan
boy.
Carter off to a slow start. We think about Colt Keith, fellas, off to a slow start.
Yeah.
I think that hitting is down around the league right now, and maybe it's pitching that's at like an absolute difference maker level. Just around the league with what they are doing on the pitching end.
Bring back steroids. I'm just saying. But yeah, that was
testing down there.
That was around the diamond. I see you guys talking about the Cybertruck.
So ugly.
And I said the other day, it's like when you draw a car when you're like a kid.
Yeah.
Like that's what the Cybertruck. Like if you ask a little kid to draw a car, it'll probably look like a Cybertruck.
Well, the super smart people, some of them got the tism. They got the Asperger's.
Yeah. Elon's definitely got some tism.
That's probably who drew that one up.
That
The
he
guy
has
that was so
Asperger's?
smart enough to make a truck powered enough by electricity, but he couldn't draw the concept.
Yeah,
That's what that is.
And what was I gonna say? Oh, it looks like Lara Croft PS1 graphics.
It does.
Like Lara Croft's boobs in Tomb Raider, how they're like
Grand Theft
sharp
Auto
as fuck.
1.
Yeah. But okay, we do got to go to break now for real. Tell us about Feldman, Nick.
Since 1996, Feldman Automotive has been driven to provide a fast, convenient, and first-class car buying experience called the Feldman Advantage. With 18 locations, there's a Feldman dealership in your backyard. Visit FeldmanAuto.com to find the location nearest you. Catch Woodward Sports Network live from Feldman Chevrolet of Novi every other Monday. Feldman Chevrolet, Detroit's #1 Chevy dealer.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts, Woodward Sports.
Braylon Edwards here, Premier Pet Supply. Man, just looking around, who's got it better than pets? Come on, a baby stroller for Coda? A chef for Lola? Really? You don't have to tell me who the real boss here is. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody, especially here at Premier Pet Supply. For over 30 years and more than 13 locations, Premier Pet Supply has everything that your pet can dream of, and guess what? It's all under one roof. Premier Pet Supply, family owned, operated, and proud to call Metro Detroit home. Check out PremierPetSupply.com or scan the QR code today. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody!
When you wake up in the morning, make sure you are immediately putting on Wake Up Woodward. Monday through Friday, 8 to 10 a.m. live on Woodward Sports. Join Kool-Aid, Flannel Sam, Broder, JB, and KG every morning as I cover all of Detroit sports, sports talk, banter, and live fan interaction, all on the best morning show in the country, Wake Up Woodward.
Where was it?
What up? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights, live on sports.com and easy. Joining my member Raxter. I'm Chris.
Hello.
Let's go. Smash that like.
Shit. Runyon asks, who is the all-time leader for stolen bases in a season? I think it's Acuna last year. Didn't he had like 74 or something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Why do you add me? I don't know shit about baseball.
Yeah, Chris is not a baseball guy.
I don't know shit
Off the
about
top of my
baseball.
head, I would say, I bet Willie Mays had a crazy amount one year or something like that.
Why is
Billy
why is
Mays
this being
here.
discussed?
Runyon asked it in the chat.
I don't know.
Is there?
I don't know.
Reason why?
It might be a funny joke or something.
It's Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson. How many did he have?
Oh, that's all time in season.
Yeah, one single season. I'm pretty sure it was Acuna last year. He had like 74.
Yeah. No. Hugh Nichols.
Hugh Nichols?
Single season mark of 138 stolen bases.
God damn, bro. What?
1887 remains.
All right,
the
give me
league's
one.
major-
Give me one when
Bro,
black people
you
can play.
wouldn't expect that though in 1887.
Yeah, you would. They can't throw the ball 10 feet. People can still run fast.
Let's see. Hugh Nichols might be black.
I guarantee he wasn't. If it was 1887,
What was his name?
He might have something in him. You know, little milk
I
delivery.
don't give a shit about an 1887 ass.
Dropped off a little pint of chocolate milk. You know what I'm saying? No, he was white.
Yeah, he's talking about single season. Single season,
I did.
not all time.
Hey,
Hugh Nichols.
I don't know. Give me something.
All right. What black
When there was
player has the
television.
most stolen bases? I don't know. As of September 2023,
Ryan Hamilton. Yeah, Ricky Henderson's we're talking about single season.
Trey Turner of the Phillies had the most stolen bases in a season without being thrown out with 30 steals in 2023.
Oh, that's not.
That's what AI told me.
All right.
So that's
Stupid.
all I got. The single season mark looks
Stupid
like
robots.
I guess I could go season by season.
Spencer, quick question for you that alludes to the last segment.
Ricky Henderson in 1982,
Okay.
Would you be
How many
willing?
do you have?
130.
Would you be willing to sell some top prospects, Spenmo?
130. That's insane. Would I be willing to sell some top prospects? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not giving up on Torque yet. So if that's the
Me
one you're
neither.
saying, no.
Damn.
Reese Olsen, maybe.
There's no one in 2000s even
Reese
close.
Olsen for like a solidified bat, right?
Yeah, Matt Manning. Probably.
Tigers ranked number 4 in USA Today's top prospect lists. Tigers are in the top 5, coming at number 4.
Jose Reyes is the only person in the 20th century.
Yeah, I'm not trading Torkelson. I'm not trading Job. I'm not trading.
You're not trading
Young.
Torkelson?
No. I'm not ready to give up on Torkelson yet.
Just give up, bro.
Just let the dream
Just let
die.
go.
I've been trying to get you to give up since the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
He's
He's raking right now. I'm not
That
ready.
doesn't mean it's
I'm not ready to give
it's Triple A.
We saw him hit 30 home runs last year.
Parker Meadows is raking right now.
Yeah, well, did Parker Meadows hit 30 home runs in a season in the MLB?
He's
no.
figured it out.
Has anybody on this team done that? I
He's
think
a one-trick
Javi might have.
pony.
No. That's all we need.
His trick
We
is
just need
figured
the
out.
one trick.
He can't. That trick's been whooped. Whoop that trick. It's out of here, bro.
Goat's not worried about one.
Get
trick
him out of
ponies.
here. Get something for him before
don't
it's
know.
not worth dig.
He's already at an all-time low.
And I'm at it all time.
That's a low.
Nick,
One thing, I want to ask you something
team.
easy because I was looking at this earlier today. The last time he was in AAA, he had a 738 OPS. Spencer Torkelson did before he got called up. Now he's at a 1.012.
Yeah.
That's like, why did we call him up that early? Maybe was the thing. I don't know, but I mean, he's just significantly better than he was
listen.
last time he was in AAA, which was 2 years ago. But it's worth noting.
I had this opinion even before this statement, but like Joel Zumaya, major league pitcher, commented on our reel.
Yep,
Said the same thing. He's figured out. It's up to these coaches.
It's up to the guy to make the appropriate response. Like he has to figure what they're doing out. He needs to figure out how to attack what they're doing to him.
K. Morrison says, Penny Wenny. What's up? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not ready.
Ham sandwich.
Hey, ham.
Sorry.
Ham. Sandwich.
Super ADD.
Why
show
the
for
fuck
you
you
guys.
ain't just eat a code? Yeah, I'm not ready to give up on Torkelson yet.
What do you think you're getting back from him as right now?
A prospect.
Maybe a pitcher that was a former
bats.
top 20 guy. Or
We need bats.
I don't know. Maybe another failed prospect from somewhere else.
Yeah. Nobody's giving you a good MLB bat for Torkelson.
Any that you're feeling?
Just Torkelson, no. You'd have to package.
How about Torkelson? And I'm going to say this name. I already know what you're going to say. But I just want him off the fucking team.
Who?
Maeda.
Yeah.
Torkelson and Maeda.
Oh, we'll give you a bad bat and a pack of gum. Like, what? Maeda is nothing, bro.
All right.
It would have to be like Matt Manning or Reese
Torkelson and
Olsen.
Flaherty.
That I could see. You could probably get a pretty good bet for that.
Can you put a name on it?
No.
Can you put a name?
On Flaherty and Torque?
Yeah.
Could you get, what's his name from the A's?
I would look at the worst teams in the MLB that are for sure selling that obviously have a pending free agent coming up. That's basically how the trade deadline works in baseball.
Let's see. Brent Rooker's hitting 269 with, 13 bombs.
Take him.
Yeah.
40 RBI.
Lead this team in both of those stats.
Yeah.
Is that too much, though?
No.
Flaherty and Torque?
You'd get more than just, but you'd get a prospect back, too.
Yeah, it's true. All right.
I don't know, dude.
Does Manning and Torque cash you that same guy?
That'll probably get you more.
Really?
Yeah. Man, you got team control of Manning.
Well, how long is he?
And you got a couple more years of Manning. You just got
Flaherty
1 year of
this year.
Flaherty.
Yeah. We got control of Torque, too.
Yeah, but having control of both would be better. A team, the A's wouldn't want Flaherty as much as they would want Manning.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see where you're going with. We're already up against it already. We get back, I promise you, talk some football. How about that?
We're going to talk some football.
You guys want to do that?
Yeah.
All right.
We spent a couple
a show and a half almost.
Yeah.
Tell us about Guardian Alarm.
Guardian Alarm will offer you customized solutions from real experts. They're professional technicians. They'll take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. They also have 24/7 professional monitoring. You can call them anytime, day or night. No Guardian Alarm team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, they have technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology that's been proven to work and people who have been proven to care. So call them at 1-800.
Stay out.
That's 1-800.
Yeah.
And let them know Woodward Sports sent you.
Got me.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Dispo Dispensary's got the best bud tenders, the best bud, the best atmosphere, and the best deals. Make sure you check them out. Your local campus plug, because there's 6 locations more across the great state of Michigan. Dispo, your local campus plug. Must be 21 up and older to participate. What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live on WoodSports.com. I'm Easy, joined by Spin More Rax.
Hello.
You're on Chris Nicholas Kohloff, a.k.a. Detroit Mario.
Oh, it's a bloody nice day today.
It is, mate. Smash the like button.
She went Aussie on me, too.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Taking a piss on you, eh?
So you taking a piss?
Yeah, it did. All right. Speaking of Aussies.
As you wish we were Aussie or Kiwi, so we could just rip the C word as much as we want. Nobody would think anything of it.
Absolutely. Taking a piss every chance I get.
You going back being British there?
All right. No, that's kind of.
I don't know, man. I think taking a piss is British.
No, it's okay.
I think you guys just offended like 7 countries.
They all say like drinking.
Are you taking a piss at me, mate?
Taking a piss at me?
Oh, you taking a bloody piss at me?
You fucking bog. All right, play the clip. Surprise us.
Surprise us.
I think Aleem said he envisions destruction playing next to DJ Reader. What can those guys do for the guys in your room?
Well, tell Aleem I envision it too, so he better make it happen. Like that sounds good, but we got to put the pass on and make it happen. DJ Reader's been, if not the best, one of the, in my opinion, top 5 defensive tackles defending the run in this league for a while. We all know that. But again, that's what he's done in the past before he put on this uniform. Aleem is a guy on the come. The same thing out of Aleem. I know the expectations T have for Aleem. We feel like he still hasn't tapped into his full potential, and he knows that. So you make sure the next time you talk to Aleem Cohen that I said he better put that vision into reality, because that'd be a thing of beauty for guys like Jack, Enzo, D-Barnes, because it frees them up. It allows it. You got to hang on double teams on those guys who's blocking us. You know what I mean, kind of thing. So it's going to be a pleasure playing behind him. And Levi Onwuzurike is another D lineman I want to shout out, a guy that's worked through injury, and he's really progressing, a guy that we're excited to play behind this year as well.
We talked about it. This is exactly what we talked about. This is why we've been so hyped, so high on the meat missile train. Why we've been saying Jack Campbell is going to be that meat missile this year is because you have guys like DJ Reader, like Aleem McNeil, and now like Levi Onwuzurike, apparently, that are going to command double teams, that you cannot block with one guy, that could stop the run by themselves. So that frees up your linebackers, whether it be Anzalone, Jack Campbell, Derek Barnes, Malcolm, Germ, whoever it is, to make plays, get in the backfield, and get those tackles for losses, because big, girthy DJ Reader is clogging up multiple holes with his sheer mass and tonnage. So I love to see that. I love to see Kelvin Sheppard giving those guys shout-outs, because the best thing for a linebacker is a good run-stuffing defensive tackle.
Listen, multiple layers to this thing. Just like an ogre. But in all seriousness.
And an onion.
And an onion.
And
yeah. Anyway, in all seriousness, Calvin Sheppard wants him to do his thing, so he makes him look a lot better at his job. Same way the linebackers want that too. That's exactly what defensive tackles do for you. That's exactly that is DJ Reader. You heard it right there, right? You look at his career sacks, Nick. I know you were big on that stuff, like with a lot of these guys coming out of college this year. But like, it's not all about the sacks. Sometimes it's just about like what you're able to disrupt in the middle. We talk about it every single time. It's because football is the ultimate team game. You got a dominant defensive tackle. Dominic Sue, Nick Fairley. I mean, I guess we did have a pretty nice secondary at that time. But they make it work. Secondly, I just love like just the Jedi mind tricks of these coaches. Like, and shout out to anybody who's ever had this experience. But like, to have somebody doubt you and prove them wrong, whether in a positive way or negative way, it's just like it's one of the best feelings, bro. It is truly one of the best feelings. Like, I have an example, like when I started the podcast in the basement. And obviously, if you start something from your basement and you're not fucking nobody and you're telling people, hey, check out my stuff, and random Facebook groups are like, fuck you. You're a loser.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, and like, fast forward a year and you're taking pics of Calvin Johnson, Darren McCarty, and you get to say, suck my fucking, because it pissed you off, right? It lit the fire underneath you, and it drove you to become great. And I had that experience in my life. It was amazing. Athletes have those experiences in their lives, getting drafted and whatnot too. Like, that's what this is for Kelvin Sheppard. And in a positive light, obviously, because it's a team effort, right? They want the team to get better from it. But he's saying, Liam, talk that talk, but you got to show me, young blood. A lot of people in this league talk. Mm-hmm. It's one thing to talk, it's another thing to deliver. And that's that's the responsibility, I guess, the ball that he's putting in Aleem's court. And now it's time for Aleem and DJ Reader to show out.
Our balls are in your court. Like, he's got to go out there and he's got to make the plays. Like, the hype is there. We saw a step up from him last year. We saw him go out there and be a very competent pass rusher as that secondary option. You see the body transformation that he went through, dropping that weight to be that guy. Now you got to go out there. You got to stay healthy. You got to do it for the whole season, because this isn't a little nice, cute story anymore. This is the Detroit Lions, and their mission and their goal and their expectations are to win a fucking Super Bowl. It's not, we're happy with being good. Oh, yeah, we got to the playoffs. We won a playoff game. Yeah, no, we're not a little kid anymore nipping at the heels. We're big dog barking on the porch. Like, you got to go out there and you got to fucking prove it every week, every play, every snap. Like, it's not take a snap off, take a series off. And that's what Kelvin Sheppard, that's what these coaches, I'm sure, instill into these guys. Like, it's in the details. It is in the small things. It is in every play. You go out there and you punch them in the mouth. Like Marshawn Lynch said, you run through his face over and over and over and over and over. And that's what they got to do, man. Especially this defensive line. They know how criticized they were last year. Yeah. They know how much pressure was on them last year. They got to go out there and they got to prove it.
And they're not stupid, too. And it's like, this is a results-based business. Like you have to show us. It's all this team's ever been about. Even if you're signed to a big contract and Amik Robinson, not even a big contract, but a bigger contract in his situation, right? A free agency contract. Amik Robinson, you still got to come out here and prove it. We just drafted 2 other guys that could easily replace you. And not in a disrespectful way, but that's just what it is at this point. Jack Campbell, yeah, first round pick. You got to come out here and prove it, young man. Like, we took you, we invested in you, and we think you're going to put in the work. You still got to put in that work. That's just what this regime is based off of. And like, Chris, I know you want to say something. Nick, you want to say something too. Rock, paper, scissors, real quick.
You got it, Nick. You got it. Clear out.
Damn.
Wow.
No, the one thing.
Sigma Nick in the building.
Sigma for sure.
All right,
Sigma Chad.
All right, well, I hope I do not steal your points here, Chris. The thing about Aleem is he was drafted in that first draft class from Brad Holmes. And then you see, obviously, Sewell and St. Brown already got paid from this draft class. When Shepard talks about, yeah, he's got to actually prove it on the field, he does. And to a point that I made last Friday, if you want to actually win the big whole enchilada, you need disruption in the middle. When you think about the last 2 Super Bowl champions, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the LA Rams. You think about Chris Jones and you think about Aaron Donald. So you think about Aleem and Reeder actually causing a lot of havoc. We can see it already, but we haven't seen it on the field. You know, we can envision it, but Aleem actually has to go out there and do it, and that's why I love that Kelvin Shepard's challenging him to do that. Chris, I apologize. How are you doing?
How you doing?
All right, J. Cole.
Dude, that was J. Cole. But to me, it always comes back to conversation we've been having, you know, and this is us just, you know, team building, is why not extend Aleem? If this whole coaching staff, if this regime has faith in him, extend him now before he has that breakout season, and then that contract looks a lot different, right? That's immediately where my mind jumped to when I'm hearing it, because you hear unanimous praise from the coaching staff about Aleem. So you know that organizational trust is there.
Yeah.
But you know, I just that's where my mind goes to, because I have no doubt the production side is boring. I think there's going to be an increase. I think there's no reason to expect to not expect that.
I think because there's still more for Aleem to achieve. Like, yeah, again, we have these expectations, but he's once again got to go out there and show you. And that's just another piece of it for Aleem, right? That's more motivation for him to go out there and prove it. Calvin Shepard in that very clip said, you know, Aleem still got more to go. Aleem still got more to show. He point blank showed you. And I think Aleem knows that. Obviously, we've been asking for it. Like, us saying him making a jump still means obviously there's room to grow, right? Doesn't mean he's already in elite form or nothing like that. We expect him to make the jump because the pieces around him to do so. But now he's got to show that he can execute his end, because he's finally brought a piece that's going to help him eat. Now let's actually see if he could actually do it. And that's why he hasn't gotten that contract yet. I'm in agreement with the guys that, like, I think smart investment, you do something, right? At least while it's cheap, because it's going to kill your contract. But I guess lock it up if it does work out. But again, they're the business of proving it.
This was a guy that was your second best pass rusher on your team last year, like behind Aiden Hutchinson, and it really wasn't close.
But it also was, who else was there to compete?
Yeah,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
that
it was
also
bad.
proves it to him that even more. Who was he doing it next to? Quentin Bohanna and Tyson Alualu and a dude that starves dogs. Like, this was a guy that goes out there and did it by himself in the middle. So you got to give him more respect now that he has a DJ Reader who's an absolute mammoth of a human. And I know we all saw that graphic going around Twitter of him and DJ Reader being right next to each other in the
upper echelon.
In the upper echelon of pass rushing and run stopping when it comes to interior defensive linemen. So having 2 guys like that in the middle is a tough matchup for any center or guard, because a center and a guard, literally, they have to go at DJ Reader. If you try to put one dude on DJ Reader, he is going to be in the backfield every single play. Every single play. So you need the center and the guard to go there. So that means Aleem McNeil is going to be getting one-on-one on the back end every single snap. And he is going to have a fucking year.
And I just want to say this too, for the people that may be doubtful, or I guess maybe there's now doubt in their mind, just saying, obviously hearing it from the coach, and I guess me too just now, that Aleem still has to show you. There's still another guy in the wing, and his name is Wingo. All right, this guy coming up the line, I'm telling you guys, is amongst like the elites.
Let him cook.
When it comes at that position. I'm talking about our guy from Tampa Bay. I'm kind of starting to maybe change my tune on that division a little bit. It might be theirs. What's his name again, Nick? You always remind me. Kalijah Cansey. Now obviously DJ Reader isn't as big as Vita Vea, but he's giving you that same production, right? Go look at Vita Vea. You guys all know he's regarded as a top guy in the league, but you look at his sack numbers, very similar to DJ Reader's. there's not that many of them. Well, now you got your Vita Vea and DJ Reader, and then maybe, just maybe, and obviously in sparing fashion, or obviously split reps between Aleem, especially if Aleem's producing. Wingo's going to be that too. So I don't think it's all on Aleem's shoulders, but there's definitely expectations for Aleem to produce with DJ Reader next to him.
One thing that came out 5 days ago that got lost in the sauce a little bit was Justin Rogers tweeted out that Dan Campbell said DJ Reader is the only player on the roster not certain to be ready near the start of training camp, but the team expected that possibility when signing him. Do you think all of this Levi talk up that we're getting out of camp could be a reason for this?
No,
like the Levi hype up that we're getting. Like, obviously with Reader not going to be able to participate early.
I mean, I don't think they correlate as much. Obviously, he's going to be getting more snaps in camp and getting more looks in camp because DJ Reader's not going to be there for the beginning of it. But if he's showing out, he's showing out. You know, if he's out there performing, it doesn't matter who's not going to be there. Especially with this regime, is they don't care who you are, what you make, what you do, where you're from. It's who is out there putting in the work. So if Levi's showing out, then I don't think obviously it's easier for him to get looks now because that's just another guy he's not going to be behind. But no, I don't think it correlates that much.
One thing I want to give you some context to the Levi stuff that I learned this weekend, and I remember hearing the stuff about Frank, but Frank, Zeitler, at times Glasgow, a lot of the interior offensive line wasn't playing last week when Levi was having all these reps. A lot of those 1 reps and sacks on Hendon Hooker and Goff were against like 2nd string to 3rd string guys. Just for the context of the Levi stuff. That's something I learned this weekend too, which I guess, I guess I should pump the train. I don't think we said anything crazy. I think we were just more admirable of the comeback in itself, but
given the whole scope of things.
Yeah, giving you guys a whole scope on the Levi stuff. Again, obviously, I'm a Detroit Lions fan. I hope that everything works out. I'm just giving, I guess, a spoonful of truth with it all.
Does the Reader thing concern you at all? Or obviously no, because he got this done in the offseason and it was expected?
Yeah, I think Brad spoke to it during the owners' meeting, the entire overhaul of the medical staff. And I'm assuming, obviously, I guess we have to see him in more of like a larger sample size, this medical staff versus the last one. But no, I have no concerns. He was highly coveted by all teams. And I think all teams obviously walked him through or worked them out to make sure that he would be contributing what his contract's worth. Because that's the biggest contract, money-wise, free agency-wise, that Brad's ever given out.
For sure.
Which is that DJ Reader. And we know Brad's stingy with the bread, so.
He is.
Yes.
We do got to go to break, though. We're going to come back. We're going to talk some more Lions. But first, let me tell you about Lady Jane's. Awesome is Lady Jane's. Awesome is when a guy can be a guy and get an amazing haircut. That's Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Stop in, sit back, relax, and let one of Lady Jane's talented stylists make you look and feel great. Walk in anytime, 7 days a week. Lady Jane's. It's wicked awesome.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
Yo, let me just say, I love Planet Fitness.
Trying out Planet Fitness, and dang, they got lots of equipment.
Not me getting a Planet Fitness membership just for the 24-hour perk.
Listen, the PF Black Card is worth every penny for this hydro massage. I'm a new man.
Did y'all know that the PF app has workouts you can do at home? Cheapest therapy I can find is Planet Fitness.
All the benefits, all for less. Planet Fitness, big fitness energy for all.
Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Hamp for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
Give your pet the best. Premier Pet Supplies, hands down, Michigan's best pet store. Same prices and all the conveniences. The online and big box retailers with one major difference. They're family and locally owned and operated for over 30 years with 60 brands of food and nutrition experts to help you. Same day, local curbside home delivery. Premier Pet Supply. Give your pet the best. www.premierpetsupply.com. That shit makes me laugh every time I think about it.
Funny.
I think his name's Mac.
Poor Boone, man.
Oh, I love Booner.
Bless his ass in notoriety. They're like, get something relevant, said about him. I think his name was Mac.
His friend is too. I think his name's Mac.
Chubby white guy. I think his name was Mac.
Oh, dude, that shit was so funny.
Smash the like button. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Share the stream. I'm Easy. I spin more Rex. Young Chris. Nicholas Kohloff. A.K. Detroit Mario.
Let's go.
Spinny. I guess more so on the defensive line. I'm just expanding stuff because I have a question. I saw a little bit in the chat too. If you had to I guess power rank expectations. Who would have the high? I mean, obviously Hutch.
1,000%.
I think Liam's number 2.
I think DJ Reader's number 2.
DJ Reader's number 2.
Yeah, not like production wise, obviously.
Yeah,
but just who he is. I think he's
measure that one.
He's a better player. His overall impact. Yeah.
Okay. But then Aleem's got to be top 3.
Aleem's 3 for sure.
Where's Marcus Davenport?
Marcus Davenport?
How ranking your expectations? Like, what do you expect of him?
I don't expect much of him. I mean, I just
Is that fucked up?
It is fucked up. I should. He's a great player, but he can't stay on. Oh my god, dude. He can't stay on the field.
Your money.
Yeah, too bad. I'd spend the money here. He can't stay on the field. Like I said, my expectations are one person for a whole year out of James Houston and Marcus Davenport. Like those guys combined give me one full year out of that opposite edge position. And I would be cool with that because those are 2 guys who can beat one-on-ones. And we didn't have anybody on this team last year who can beat one-on-ones. So if you have Marcus Davenport or James Houston out there, opposite of Hutch, in a situation where they're getting single covered, because they will be, because of everybody else you have on the line, they're going to win that matchup more times than not. And they're going to get to the quarterback, and they're going to bring the quarterback down because that's what they've both done at a high level when they were on the field.
So maybe this isn't fair to do, but, and I'm only bringing back the expectations and making the conversation of it, but where is Davenport, if not top 5, top 4? Like, who was 4th? Like
production-wise?
Yeah, because DJ though is hard to measure production. Right?
Yeah,
you got
but
number 2, so
showing out wise, I'd put James Houston above him.
Yeah,
I would too.
I would put. I'd put Pascal above him.
Yeah. Oh, Will. I'm sorry. I thought this guy was talking about somebody else.
I would put Pascal above him. Yeah, him and John Kaminsky would probably be next for me.
Yeah, I forgot about Kaminsky. Nick?
Matthew Betts?
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, facts. That's locked in. He's already above Hutch, obviously.
We know if Davenport plays, he gets production. Like, that's just bottom line of his career. When he plays, he gets sacks. So, will he play? I don't know. That's the toughest question. But I got James Houston as that clear number 4 for me, behind Aleem McNeil, Reader, and Hutch. I think James Houston is going to bounce back and show a lot of the things that we saw in his rookie season when he got 8 sacks in 7 games and look to be a perennial, obviously, bona fide, great pass rusher in this league. And I'm not going to let last year's whack injury, kind of a one-off. I'm not going to let that deter me from having faith in James Houston to bounce back in his 3rd season in the NFL, basically his 2nd, because I saw him get to the quarterback in Mahomes in his 1st game last season. He just didn't get the sack because Mahomes was doing Mahomesian things. He was standing up, he has legs wrapped up, but I think James Houston is going to bounce back for a really big season for this defensive line. And everybody that was wondering why we didn't get an edge defender in the draft is going to realize this team still has faith in James Houston.
Yeah, that or Davenport.
Davenport.
Got a big deal.
Cousin Keys in the Woodward Sports chat says Davenport is a clear number 4 when healthy. Dude is a stud when he plays, for sure. But you have to adjust your expectation. Do you expect him to play a full season? Because I don't.
I guess when healthy, he could easily be 3. Just because my expectations, I guess, I have expectations of DJ Reader, but I don't expect him to come out, as you said, too, production. I expect there to be numbers to help you measure that. Maybe some PFF grades and whatnot, but we all know how we feel about that. I think we literally had a lead guy from there tell you some of this stuff's a bit subjective. That's what I've been arguing about against advanced analytics this entire time. But production-wise, I probably put Davenport 3, if healthy.
If you're not,
is it fair to have higher expectations than
you can't just do that though. I can't.
You can't just do that.
Just do that.
You can't.
Y'all say that. No, I can't reasonably say, I expect this guy to play 17 games because I think that's unreasonable.
But I'm giving the I don't know where I'm looking
fairy
for.
dust on it that he's going to do it.
Yeah, I'm saying when healthy. Like the caveat.
Yeah, when healthy, he's a freak. Same with James Houston. When healthy, James Houston was a sack a game.
But also James Houston gave you, which I believe in James Houston, by the way, but I'm just saying James Houston gave you maybe like a torque season. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, okay.
I mean, Davenport hasn't given you a full season either.
I'm not talking full season. I'm just talking about like when playing
Easy.
productive. Like Davenport in the 13 games he played in 2019, his sophomore season, 6 sacks. In 2021, 9 sacks. I'm saying like when he plays, he's nice. So I think if healthy, it's fair to have those expectations of him.
Easy. The thing that I think about Houston is that compared to Torque, this dude is throwing 100 miles per hour every time he's out there. When it comes to Houston, off that speed rush, like he is the fastest guy on the field when it comes
in 1 year though.
True, but he's got the 100. Yeah, I mean, does he still have the 100 mile per hour fastball?
We'll see.
That's what we gotta see.
Yeah, true that.
Because wasn't his also? No, it wasn't Achilles. It took longer to come back.
No,
I think
he
it was
broke his ankle.
Fibula or something.
Yeah.
Ankle. Yeah, it was ankle. I think you're right.
Yeah, so I'm not worried about that. That's not going to affect him too much.
Yeah, I can't.
That's much. A break is much better than a tear.
By the way, I know I sent it. I didn't really give you too much context there because I was working. I sent like a little,
Joey Chestnut.
Nope, I did see that. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, we got to talk about that at the end.
James Houston. Did you see us had a lot less characters on this team this year? Who do you think he's talking about?
Probably your boy.
Probably Bugs and Gardner Johnson.
Gardner Johnson.
I know. I'm just had to shade Bugs a little bit.
No, yeah, that's fair. A lot less care. I mean, a lot of guys on that side. Some guys on the team weren't his biggest fans. Just saying.
I'm more comfortable with the rotation of Betts, Davenport, and Houston than I was Okwara, and Harris.
In that order.
On that other side.
I mean, put some context to everything Steve's been saying about Betts versus Harris. Harris still on the market.
Yeah.
Ain't no one signed him yet.
Betts wasn't. Betts isn't. Got scooped up like ground ball.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess I want to expound on the Marcus Davenport stuff because I have expectations. I just don't have the expectation that he stays healthy. That's my only concern.
And this might even be its own topic, but the idea of, again, if you're doing what Spencer's doing and kind of combining one season of expectations out of Davenport and Houston, where does that combination of Hutch and Houston and Davenport rank among the NFL edge rushers?
Dude, you look like Johnny Bravo.
I do. what was it?
Do the monkey with me.
Yeah, that was what it was. I couldn't remember.
My mama warned me about girls like you.
I
always hope she was right.
Crazy, he never pulled holes. He was like your stereotypical hole puller.
Yeah.
But what was
could be scary.
I can't put any ranking on him until they go out there and prove it. To be honest with you, Chris, it just
project.
That's number one.
Disingenuous to do.
Hutch number 2.
He's saying amongst like league,
like
pairings.
amongst NFL.
Oh,
pairings.
Betts and Hutch number 1 pairing. No, it's gonna be fucking Burns and Thibodeau. Burns and Thibodeau is probably the best.
And they got Lawrence in the middle.
That shit's insane. Yeah, with Sexy Dexy in the middle.
But you got
Will Anderson,
to rank the Lions up
Will
there.
Anderson, and they're about to be balling Daniil
Chris,
Hunter.
I can't even do it, bro. They literally have to do something.
I'm not saying they are. I'm just asking for like a rough ranking, like top 5, top 10, top 15.
Up until they
20.
do something, they're they're 15 lower. I mean, even as a duo.
How many?
They gotta show me something.
If they're both healthy,
Sign of life.
Houston and Davenport both healthy, which is absolutely insane. But we're gonna project here, fellas. It's the offseason.
Don't project me.
They're both
You
healthy.
watch your mouth.
What is the sack number that you think that these guys had?
Both of them combined.
Houston
I would
and
say
Davenport.
17.
Yeah, I was gonna say 16.
If they both play 17 games,
yep.
Yeah, I'd say combined 17 sacks.
By the number.
Chris,
I'm gonna go 20. You go 20.
Is anybody disappointed they didn't invest more at that position?
I'm disappointed in Brady's fit today. Not gonna lie, but
he dresses like that all the time. What do you mean? Oh, the shoes.
I just wanted to throw some shade at him.
Brady, how was Oakland House?
Yeah, that's what. No, eat
Take
shit,
a
Brady. That shit pisses me off, dude.
Brady, would you trade Torkelson? Yes or no? Yeah. Nick can turn on.
Trade Torkelson and Green for Bobby Witt right now.
Bro, you should have just sat down. I don't know what the fuck you were thinking there.
They're not trading Bobby Witt Jr.
No, they're
So
not.
I'm just saying, I would trade Green and Torque for Bobby Witt right now.
Yeah,
Give me a realistic one with Torque in it that you thought about in your head. Like, man, that'd be sweet. They could do this, huh?
Shoot, I don't even know what you can get for him right now.
Yeah,
he's a 3 to 4 year player who's a 220 hitter.
Exactly.
Keep it on.
What are you gonna get? You
wouldn't get shit for him.
You have to keep him, and you just have to let it ride for what?
The redemption.
Couple
story.
more years.
Redemption story is gonna be great.
Yeah. What if I told you?
All right.
He got sent down to Toledo.
Look forward to being wrong on this one.
Hit
Don't
40
think I am.
bombs and won a World Series.
You just know he's gonna get sent away.
Fly ball deep left
And it's gonna be
field.
beautiful. He's gonna kill it for that team.
And the Tigers are
The way
going to the
Sam was
World
saying this morning,
Series.
would you sprinkle? I'm not comfortable even saying this. Actually, I'm not. Would you sprinkle a Matt Manning on top of it just to package it and get something back in return? And what would it get you?
Would it get you Brent Rooker? Would you do Torkelson and Matt Manning for Brent Rooker and a prospect?
Yeah, I would. We're not using Matt Manning at all.
Yeah,
he's the perfect piece right now to trade away.
Yeah, or twerk. I'd throw in Ty Madden too in any of these. I don't got faith in Ty Madden. He's
Alex Faedo can go too.
No, Ty Madden hasn't hit the big leagues yet.
Yeah,
Faedo
can go as well.
Yeah. Who else we got?
Joey Wentz. Anybody want Joey Wentz? I'll take a pack of gum for Joey Wentz.
Is that Montero, the guy that made his one start up here?
Yeah.
Did not look great.
Well, when we get back, what are the all-time great tight ends?
Wait, we got a question for Brady in the chat.
Okay.
ETN, respected member of the Woodward Sports Chat.
Okay.
Would like to know, what's it like teaching English?
I don't teach English. I'm a businessman. Got to show up looking nice.
You're not a businessman.
You're a businessman.
You're a businessman.
I'm a businessman. I got to show up looking great for Woodward Sports all day.
It's true. If you want to advertise with Woodward Sports, hit up Brady. But tell him I sent you so I get a piece of the pie. No, you got a job.
You got
and you're selling cars.
You have a dad.
Yeah, I do.
I never had a dad. Tell him I sent you.
You are a dad. I'm not a dad.
I never had a dad.
He's got his own job.
Grandpa.
I've never been a dad.
So tell him I sent you. Oh, my life.
Yeah. No, Easy just sold 2 cars today. I'm broke as shit.
Never had a
Tell
dad.
Brady I sent you so I get a piece of the pie.
Tell me I sent you.
They don't even know your real name. Let me tell you.
Daniel.
Tell us about.
That's all
let me
it's
tell
Daniel.
you about. Tell us about Randy Wise.
Randy Wise Golf Tour. It's here. Time to grab your celebrities in the golf gear and get going. It's the Randy Wise Celebrity Golf Tour. Brady, I need this read, so you want me to say some things nice about him. It's the Randy Wise Celebrity Golf Tour.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Yo, let me just say, I love Planet Fitness.
Trying out Planet Fitness and dang, they got lots of equipment.
Not me getting a Planet Fitness membership just for the 24-hour perk.
Listen, the PF Black Card is worth every penny for this hydro massage. I'm a new man.
Did y'all know that the PF app has workouts you can do at home? Cheapest therapy I can find is Planet Fitness.
All the benefits, all for less. Planet Fitness, big fitness energy for all.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
Soroki's Crispy Chicken and Pizza are taking over Michigan. Locations are popping up all over Metro Detroit, doubling their number of restaurants this year. Known for their hand-battered, hand-breaded chicken tenders, sandwiches, and New York-style pizza. Be sure to stop in at Soroki's near you or go to Sorokis.com to figure out where you can get some of this great food.
Hello, I just read some wild stuff in the chat. You guys, ET, you need to relax, fam. Smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. I'm easy. I spin more racks.
It's not that wild.
Yo, Chris, Nicholas Kohloff, smash that like button.
Go.
Be a friend, tell a friend. It's kind of wild. He doesn't have a real profile picture to have that take. You know what I mean?
I don't know which one you're talking about.
Oh, don't worry. It's all right. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend. Still talking some ball. But this time, We had an all-time great NFL tight end. Speaking on today's.
And an all-time great rapper.
Oh, really?
What's your name, G-Reg? What you do, get hair? How you do it? Put down my pants and let us see my third leg.
You see when I posted my story, him rap? I think it was Nas.
Yeah.
I didn't know Greg Olsen.
Dude, Greg Olsen gets down. I'm pretty sure he's got a black wife. If your girl only knew that she was getting mudded by the whole crew, what would she do? Dude, that's a banger, bro.
It was. But no one else knows it.
I bet a lot of people know that. 7-4 crew, it's all time.
I didn't know about it. He told me it. How about that?
How about that? Catch me outside.
All right, either way. Here's one of the all-time.
Did you know about that one?
Great NFL tight ends. Speaking about
Let's go
today's
into the mind of a Greg Jennings.
best tight ends.
I think I'd have to go with Kelsey, although he's asked to do a very different thing than Kittle is. They're in complete polar opposites of the position from a scheme standpoint, but those guys are for sure the top two. I really like Sam Laporta in the Lions. I'm not saying he's 3. I'm just gaming guys that are in my top 5, and I'd have to sort the order out. Who else? I've always loved Mark Andrews. I know he had a tough year. He was
third leg.
Spinney didn't even listen to that entire thing.
Didn't listen to anything.
God damn it.
Nick, break it down, 100%.
I hate you.
You didn't listen either.
Got to start with Travis Kelce. Then you go to George Kittle. Third name out of his mouth, Sam Laporta. He said maybe not the top 3, but definitely in the top 5. And then he goes to Mark Andrews after Sam Laporta. Getting this recognition already. I mean, he's kind of sponsoring Tight End U right now. He said a lot of the young guys came last year, and Sam Laporta being the third name out of his mouth when it comes to tight ends. I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts. He's clearly in the top 5 to one of the all-time greats in Greg Olsen, but can he reach top 3 level this season or dethrone a guy like Kittle or a guy like Kelsey? Is kind of what I wanted your thoughts on. Not all time, but next season.
You're goddamn right he can. Laporta is a freak. Laporta is in an offense that loves, nurtures, and feeds tight ends. He's in a perfect position. He has a quarterback who is efficient and on target when it comes to throwing across the middle and out routes. You give Laporta in this offense with a quarterback who likes his tight ends and throws well to where they go, he is going to make moves. We saw him do some amazing things, some historic things for a rookie tight end last year. Sam Laporta is a dog. He's going to continue to be a dog. And we're going to see that next year when he is up there in the top 3 of the rankings for the tight end. Although he didn't announce the guy who I think is going to be fantasy tight end number 1 next year. And I think he's going to put up some of the best stats in the league.
Ooh.
And that is Dalton Kincaid.
All right.
I think Dalton Kincaid is going to have an insane year. Because who else are they going to throw the ball to? Keon Coleman?
Dalton Kincaid would be in there, though. Here it is with me. Greg Olsen, one of the best tight ends all time, in my opinion.
Oh, for sure.
Top 10 for damn sure.
Top 10, definitely.
And I only love hearing this because this is the day after I was going to put in a topic in here of, I think it was the Texans Wire. Whoever writes for them made a top 10 tight end.
And he wasn't in there?
Had Laporta at 7. Which... the names before him were just disrespectful, in my opinion.
Congratulations, you just got Amon-Ra St. Cloud.
Dallas Goedert. And the guys, I guess the rest of them you have a conversation with. The other ones were T.J. Hockenson, Mark Andrews.
That hurt my face.
Kittle and Kelsey.
Yeah, I mean, Njoku had a crazy year. Njoku has a lot of talent. Dallas Goedert, no thanks. No thanks. Not even close. Not even close.
No, I'm excited to see what Laporta does.
Laporta, you got to put Laporta over Njoku. Even though I loved what he did,
sure.
Loved when he burnt his face. You know,
wow.
Did you see him? He played the next game though, and he came in wearing that fucking Bane mask. It was pretty dope. He was wearing a full mask and a mink with no shirt. Dude's a fucking unit, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
But
him and Lucas Eskimo brothers.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I think when you look at top 5, you got to say Kittle, Kelsey, Laporta. And then it's Hockenson. And because Hockenson would have been first team All-Pro last year if he didn't get hurt. Absolutely. He was putting up insane numbers.
Stupid.
After
and
that,
who told you?
Yeah.
For last year, fantasy reasons why.
After that, he 8 for me in fantasy last year. After that, I would say it's Njoku, Ingram, that fifth spot.
Mark Andrews.
Andrews.
Yeah. Well,
Dalton Kincaid.
Like, Laporta as top 3 is almost a little bit of a projection, too, because, like, I'd take Laporta over. Yeah. I mean, you said everything there is to be said about him, right? I mean, the offense speaks for itself, just what they've been able to do for tight ends since Ben Johnson got involved. Ben Johnson, formerly a tight end coach, Dan Campbell, a former tight end himself in this league. But to hear Greg Olsen put him in that top 3, I guess who am I to go against that? That's one of the best tight ends to ever do it, right? So that just kind of like solidifies that. But yeah, I think we'll see. That's what I'm most excited for, to see like his step forward. And I know I've said this in the show before, and it's off season, but like what he did, that 889 yards, 10 touchdowns, whatever the hell it was, in his rookie season. Go find some of your favorite tight ends all time. Some of the best tight ends. As a matter of fact, Nick, can you pull up Greg Olsen's first 2 seasons? I'm curious. Usually,
I think he was in that horrid Bears offense.
He was.
First couple years. I think he was Carolina before that, was he?
No, he went to. He got drafted by the Bears. Yeah.
Either way, your first 2 years as a tight end for almost anybody, not great. It takes that year of maturation. So
not great, Bob.
He already is obviously showing off, and I said this before the season too, or right after the season. That I feel like the offense benefited him a lot too. But now he's also going to start to take that step forward as a player, as a sophomore guy, and that's where I expect to see him break out in terms like you call him a freak. I'm not necessarily ready to call him a freak already. I think he's a stud for damn sure, but I'm not ready to see the freak. You know what I'm saying? This is the year
for you in it.
This year or next year. That's what I'm expecting like that to come out of him because he's still a young kid growing into his body even.
All right, if you don't want to call him a freak, can you call him freakish? Can you call him Makar-ish? Like he's got the wiggle, dude. He's got the wiggle. He makes people miss. It takes more than one person to get him down. We saw him in the open field making guys miss and running by dudes. Like I expect him, to do a lot more of that next year. I expect him to be obviously a focal point of this offense, and he is your best red zone threat. He is your red zone target number 1. So he's gonna rack up the tutties this year.
Him and Amon-Ra for sure. By the way, Olsen confirmed black because he married a white lady.
That's fair.
I got his numbers too. His rookie season, 66 receptions. I'm sorry, 66 targets, only 39 receptions, only 391 yards and 2 touchdowns. Even his sophomore season, only 574 yards, 5 touchdowns. Imagine again, it took him a minute to get going, become what he was.
Yeah, Laporta put up a better rookie season than every single season of Greg Olsen's career besides 3 when it comes to the numbers, which we all just said he's basically a top 10 tight end. And the one thing I think that stood out that you just said, Spenmo, is the yards after catch is only going to continue to get better for Sam Laporta. And you think about more space that he's going to have with a guy that Jameson Williams on the field way more this season when it comes to going deep, taking safeties with him. We've seen Laporta already be able to cook linebackers. Just get ready to see it even more when it comes to open space on the field that J-Mo's going to create for him to be able to, gain more yards after the catch. So massive season incoming for Sam Laporta.
And where was it? Damn it, I missed it. Oh, TJ Whammo in the Woodward Sports Chat says only Kelsey had more first down receptions out of the tight ends last year. Yeah, and that's now his favorite target to get first downs. Josh Reynolds is gone. So that's going to be through the roof too. Him and Amon-Ra St. Brown are the oh shit guys, and they're the third down guys. So if it's a third down, third and whatever, and they're passing the ball, you're looking at Amon-Ra St. Brown, or you're looking at Sam Laporta.
I was looking at some of these guys' rookie seasons. Mark Andrews' rookie season, 552 yards. Like, that's good rookie season for a tight end.
Yeah.
Laporta, 300 more yards, 7 more touchdowns. Yeah, no, this year he's going to be his breakout season. This year is when, yeah, he could probably comfortably say he's top 3. And again, Greg Olsen put the stamp on it where I'm not going to go against that. Nick, you want to say something else before we go to break?
I mean, him saying that, obviously on the #1 sports podcast, in America, if you're planning on getting him in a fantasy league, make sure you go get him early because Sam Laporta's stock has never been higher.
Yes, Lord. And speaking of stock, look at yourself invested in some Swiss and Sean.
How many do you really got?
Huh?
How many do you really got?
A lot.
How many stocks?
A lot. Shout out my guy Mark at Swiss Insurance.
I just saw all my stocks. I'm broke.
Contact him directly. That's Mark at SwissINS.com. Again, that's Mark at SwissINS.com.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Dispo Dispensary, your local campus plug to 6 locations more across the great state of Michigan. They got the best bud tenders, the best deals, and the best atmosphere. You must be 21 up in order to pull up. But if you can't pull up, to pull up to you with Dispo Dash. Visit DispoShops.com, your local campus plug. What up, though? Welcome back to Road Heavyweights live at WoodSports.com. I'm Easy, joined by Spinmo Rax.
Hello.
Young Chris, Nicholas Kohloff, a.k.a. Detroit Mario. Smash that like button. Be a friend. Tell a friend. I guess another reason why you can expect the Sam Laporta stock to go up there a little bit, you mentioned already the Josh Reynolds stuff. Like, maybe it's not J-Mo. Maybe it's not Amon-Ra. Maybe it's the guy who I think is JG's second go-to. Amon-Ra, and then him.
Yeah.
By the way, somebody asked me CeeDee Lamb. I mean, we might have discussed this already. CeeDee Lamb or Amon-Ra. Were you here for that, Spinny?
I don't think so.
Who would you take?
Amon-Ra.
Amon-Ra. Off the love?
Off the love, yeah. I think they're pretty close.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think there's like, the way I put it.
CeeDee Lamb's more of an outside guy.
Yeah. He plays slot, too. The way I put it is Amon-Ra's the king of like those option route demons. You know, like those Cooper Cubs, I will put Nakua there, but we have to see. He's pretty young.
And CeeDee Lamb, I feel like it gives diva vibes. And you don't have to worry about shit like that with Amon-Ra.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right, Amon-Ra or AJ?
AJ Brown? Amon-Ra.
Talk about diva vibes.
Yeah, same reason.
Yeah. Oh, you took Amon-Ra?
Yeah.
Damn. Wow. Did not see that coming.
I like AJ Brown.
Congratulations, you just got Amon-Ra
He's one of the
St.
biggest
Clown.
divas in the league.
I think you said it with Herman before. All wide receiver ones aren't created equal. Some guys do different things.
Yeah.
So it's really like what's your flavor? You know, what would you prefer?
Flavor of love.
Flavor of love, baby.
Shout out to what was her name that spit on that bitch?
I don't know, dude.
Kelly Safford.
No.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but there's not a chance in hell. New York?
New York, yeah.
I thought the other girl spit on her.
Yeah, you're right. The white bitch spit on New York.
Yeah. Either way. All right, we got a couple of these things right here. We got Detroit Pistons, trade tender. We got, what do you even call this 6'10" one?
69?
69?
Oh, just
69 lines.
Around the league?
Around the league?
No, it's a Lions thing. So
I'm letting you pick because you drew it up. You drew
deep
up
in the den.
What's this top NFC North teams no lines?
Was it 33rd team did a?
I thought it was all Lions.
No, there was none.
Are you sure? The one I saw, the one voted on by the fans?
No.
There's another one.
Yes.
No lines.
No lines. We got the graphic, Chris?
Not a chance.
Let me grab it. That was the one from yesterday, right?
They didn't do tight. They did quarterback, wide receiver, running back.
Not a chance. There's no.
Who's wide receiver 2?
It was DJ Moore.
Over Saint.
And it was Josh Jacobs as the running back.
Come on.
It was Jordan Love, Justin Jefferson, DJ Moore, and Josh Jacobs.
Well, I mean, Jordan Love.
What the fuck?
With the shits on that one. That's. All right.
You are trash!
I don't think you slacked it.
It's from yesterday.
If you could put Jordan Love there,
right, let me see.
based off expectations or projections, I should say, then Jahmyr Gibbs should be able to be your running back.
Yes.
I'm also openly admit a little bit of a Josh Jacobs hater.
You are.
Only because he's just so over his entire time, my whole entire life, outside of college, he did what he did. It's been overrated in my opinion. I just never saw him as that type of back to get his dick sucked the way it is.
This is all. Honestly, all of these are kind of. Oh yeah, this is FanDuel, not 30-13. Honestly, all of these are kind of bad. You look at you got Marvin Harrison Jr. over Deebo Samuel or Brandon Ayuk. You got Terry McLaurin over AJ Brown. Where else are they? Yeah, but Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs, Justin Jefferson, and DJ Moore.
I don't even want to. Why? I don't even want to waste time. It's just wrong.
Why you always lying?
There's just no way there's no Amon-Ra. If there's one name that's ultimately disrespect, obviously I think I would take Gibbs at running back there
I would take Gibbs at running back too.
But it's Amon-Ra, the guy who was quite literally an all-pro last year.
Yeah.
That's gross. That's negligence.
Smoke weed every day.
DJ Moore's out cold too, by the way. I'm not saying that's not the case. Amon-Ra St. Brown was giving it. All right, I don't even want to fucking do this. That's stupid. That's dumb.
Despicable.
They know they had a bunch of Detroit Lions fans. This is exactly what they did. They're looking for engagement.
Yes.
Because they did the same list or the same team built up from their Instagram followers.
That was 3013.
Detroit Lions. Oh, this isn't.
This is FanDuel.
This is FanDuel. Bro, fuck them.
And that sucks too, because we had that one FanDuel guy on, and it was at K Adams.
Yeah.
That's maybe they know the Detroit Lions roll deep.
Who made the list?
I don't like that.
No one. They didn't say who specifically.
I don't think they said who.
Like an engagement list.
They scared
That's what this
to
is.
say who.
That is wild. To have
A rookie over Ayuk, DK, and Debo, Puka, and Cup. Why is this being entertained? Says DNC.
Where at?
Yeah, it was Marvin Harrison Jr. and it was Puka and Marvin Harrison Jr. for the wide receivers in the NFC West.
This had to be like a fantasy thing or something, right?
It
Like,
was.
Yeah, you can't really have. I wouldn't have rookies in these lists.
But even if it was fantasy, Amon-Ra St. Brown was fantasy wide receiver 1 last year, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, get this out of here. I don't even want to waste time on this. Yeah, I really don't.
Maeda about the deal, said Broder.
He heats up in June, but we haven't seen it in the Tigs uniform.
Broder texted us earlier.
About what?
V-mixing.
A little V-mix him in, maybe.
A little V-mix live from the game.
Broder, I'm gonna hit you online at this commercial break. This next commercial break. Yeah, I don't want to do this list. Fuck this list. That's
All right.
awful.
Well,
I'm sorry. Am I throwing a fit?
You are.
You are.
You don't. Nobody else feels the same way.
No, I think it makes sense, and I think it's correct.
One guy is literally an all-pro.
Yeah, he was first team all-pro.
This is ridiculous.
He's like, come on. What are we doing here?
MPWMU. K. Adams gave me crabs.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah.
I would love to get those crabs. Not from you, but from K.
All right. All right, let's finish the
K. Adams,
next one.
hey, I'm not judging. Just like you shoot straight.
That dude's like, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
All day. Who will lead this team in receiving touchdowns? The Detroit Lions.
Sam Laporta.
That's where I was gonna go.
Yeah, probably Sam McPotts. I'm with that one. Give us some tunes, Nick.
Let me get.
Put it on that Danny G beat.
You don't know what that is. Or does he?
Give me a sec here. I think it's this one.
You should put too much pressure. You should just let him press a button. Thanks for the awkward silence, Spinny.
No, that's my beat. You can leave that going too.
If that's your actual song.
Yeah, I gotta go through these better.
Yeah, don't listen to them next time.
Okay. Receiving touchdowns.
Yes.
Congratulations, you just got Amon-Ra St. Cloud.
Amon-Ra.
Yeah, I'm going with St. Brown. I feel like it'll be close, but I think St. Brown might hit like 14-15. Could see Laporta with like 13-14.
Yeah. It's tough between Laporta or Brown. It's between those two for sure. Give me Laporta.
Chris?
Give me Laporta. I think he's the one that they'll target in the end zone the most. I think Amon-Ra's will be a lot of yaks.
Alan W says I'm gonna go sleeper pick and take JMO.
I thought about it.
That's crazy.
Just because when he does get the ball, he gets in the end zone. But I could see a few of his being rushing touchdowns, and this was receiving.
DNC says secondhand crabs is insane.
I mean, that's how it's passed around.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. Will Monty and Gibbs combine for more than or less than 24.5 touchdowns? That's a lot. No, they did it last year.
They did it last year.
Combined receiving and
touchdowns. I'm gonna say over. I'm over 24.5. I'm gonna say it. I think they do it again. They love to obviously run the ball. They're both big play guys as well, and I'm gonna say over.
That's tough. That's a lot of touchdowns. Fuck it, give me the over. Why not? Have the Gibbs step up in the receiving game. Maybe makes up for it.
Hammer in the over here. Yeah, I definitely think obviously they score 1 in each game. And that just gives you 17 right there. But I think obviously you could see multiple weeks when they could both come down with 2 some weeks. The way that this team runs the ball when it gets inside the 5-yard line.
Chris?
Yep, over. Easy. All day. Don't think about it. Over.
Over easy. All right.
To eat an egg.
Who will be second on this team in sacks next season?
Matthew Betts. No, I think it's going to be Lee McNeil.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he'll get to 10, 11, right around there.
I'm going to steal Nick's. And it's probably his fault that I'm going to say this. But James Houston. Even little Hams Houston.
He thinks James Houston's going to be first, so he's probably going to say Hutch.
No, James Houston. I'm here for the bounce back year for James Houston, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I do not think I will be, and I think he's going to be a big reason why this defense turns around. I think you pair him with this on paper, extremely improved defensive line. I think it's going to be a scary season for a lot of quarterbacks. Extremely improved secondary. I think James Houston's set up for a massive year. Comeback season, that is.
No Kim K. Chris?
100%. What was the question again?
Who's second in sacks?
Ooh, second in sacks. Yeah, James Houston.
Who'll be second in tackles?
Second in tackles, I'm assuming that Jack Campbell is going to be first.
Okay.
Second in tackles this year.
Second in command.
I know my answer.
Brian Branch.
That's what I was going to say.
Sniped.
Yeah, I was literally about to say
Got him.
Alex Anzalone.
That's a good one, too.
I think Brian Branch is going to be close to 100 tackles.
Anzalone could maybe even be
I
first.
think you're stupid.
Wow, that was very uncalled for. Very unnecessary.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Be a
sorry, I
professional
lost
for
my
once in your
cool.
life, Chris.
Give me Thor. Give me Anzo. I think Jack Campbell will be first, and I think Brian Branch will be third.
When we get back, Chris will be listing off his trade dates and trade baits for you Detroit Pistons fans, but not before Nicholas tells us about the best morning show this side of the Mississippi.
Every single morning when you wake up, make sure you are putting on the best morning show this side of the Mississippi. It's Wake Up Woodward, 8 to 10 a.m., 8 to 10 a.m. live Monday through Friday. Join Kool-Aid, Flannel Sam, Broder, JB, and KG every morning as they bring you the best morning show in America, 8 to 10 a.m. live. Woodward Sports, check it out.
Both sides.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
So just to get the heated steering wheel, I also had the spring for the bigger rims.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Those upgrades will cost you an arm and a leg every time.
Hey, new car crew, how'd it go this weekend? I got a great deal on mine.
How?
I went to Randy Wise, not those other guys. They got me in a great new ride, and they didn't break my budget. Hey, could you pass me the sugar?
How?
Never mind.
He made the wise choice.
Yep.
Make the wise choice at randywisechevy.com.
This is when you run a great business for over 50 years. You expand and offer more products to more people. That's exactly what Les Stanford did by adding Les Stanford Buick GMC. The same great service that customers have come to know and trust. I'm over just south of 9 Mile. Make sure you check out Les Stanford in Dearborn today and find the brand you want at lesstanford.com. Les Stanford, together. Let's transition back to the show.
Yo, where's Caleb? Did we get an intern just not to have it?
He's learning on the clip.
Oh.
Damn, bro.
They're putting him on clipping duties?
I mean, yeah, he's going to sit right there and clip. Like how Jesus does it for Big D.
Who did that clips before him?
Noah.
Noah Church. Great.
Yes, he does. Noah and Ryan.
Otherwise, they'll fit.
Noah and Ryan do a lot for this fucking company.
A lot for this company. They should get paid. a lot.
Yes.
They do a lot. Either way, speaking of guys
If
getting
you
paid
see
a lot.
Ryan out on the streets, give him a big kiss. I love it.
Yeah, he loves kisses.
Yes.
Not from his girlfriend, though.
Yeah, no.
Very,
You guys.
very, the most loyal guy I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, he's
to women.
That first
insanely
Christmas
loyal.
party.
The first Christmas, dude, Drunk Ryan is my favorite person ever. When we were at Sticks Bar social for New Year's with all the boys, Ryan was really, Alexis, Jeff's girl, would buy like 10 shots. Ryan would rip like 5 of them and just run away. I was like, dude, what the fuck? And then he kept telling Lexi, he's like, hey, buy her some more shots. She had Jeff's card. And she's like, okay.
That's funny as fuck.
I fucking love it, dude. Lance is the man.
Good kid.
We got Noah Turnett Coonan that one day.
Yeah.
I love when the boys come out.
All right.
Except for Chris.
All right, well.
I'm just kidding, Chris.
Free agency.
I don't even want to do this anymore.
Trade tender.
I'm
Save
going
for tomorrow
home.
if you want.
What's that?
You save for tomorrow you want.
No. Let's do this. Let's do this.
So
So
I'm not gonna be here tomorrow.
yeah.
You're not gonna be here tomorrow?
Easy, don't come to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna be here?
No, man.
Chris is gonna kill all.
Spencer. All right, man. Listen, I did it yesterday. NBA free agents, Tinder. You know, got presented you some options you might want to take home. But there's other ways. You know, there's Tinder and then there's Bumble. So today we're gonna do Bumble with it. So today we got trade negotiations. Pistons have a lot of cap space. They can use that cap space to get some trades. First off, we got a guy. If you thought Klay Thompson had bad knees, poof. How you feel about this guy's knees? Zach LaVine. Would you be interested in trading for Zach LaVine?
Trading?
Trading for Zach LaVine.
Didn't he just get paid?
Yeah. A lot. 43 million next year.
Zach LaVine, huh?
What's the injuries coming off of right now?
Honestly, a lot. I can't keep track.
Probably his cervix.
I think he's definitely a cervix type of guy.
Cervix,
season-ending
labia.
foot injury.
Yeah, it was foot.
Listen, this team's down so bad. Who am I to say no to Zach LaVine?
I would take Zach LaVine.
I'm taking
for
Zach
sure.
LaVine
What are you
all day.
trading for him?
I mean,
Jaden Ivey.
I think
Pack of Blacks.
No, I don't even think.
No.
And a BT.
I'll be honest with you. The way I look at it, that has multiple years on that contract. I'm not giving you a pick. I'm not giving you nothing. I'm taking that contract from you. That is what the trade is for me.
6'5".
I'm not giving up
jump
any
off the
aspect.
gym, shooting 38% in his career.
He dropped 60 when we went to that game.
Yeah, give me it all day.
Yeah.
All day.
I'm
Great
actually
kid,
no.
since they had him young.
I think you can allocate resources better because 43 million is a lot, and I think you can get. Granted, again, I don't think he will cost much, but I think you can get more for less elsewhere.
That's because you know the rest of the trade's gonna ask
Yeah.
us, piece of shit.
Fucking turd.
I am taking Zach LaVine for this team. And
Way to throw in for this team.
he jumps out this gym. Jumps out the gym. I think it'd be fun to package with the star.
like that bull in the video. Game starts, he's just fucking, I'm out.
I'm out of here.
Boing.
Yeah, I think he's electric, and he would be a good addition next to Cade.
All right, who we got next, Chris?
All right, who we got next? We got a group. So for less than what you pay Zach LaVine, you could get these two gentlemen. They've been teammates
Group
before.
trade.
They bounce around. I know a lot of people are talking about Portland, Jeremy Grant, right? That's a guy that's been in a Pistons uniform. But how about you get two other people from
Talking
Portland?
threesome here, huh?
Yeah, nice little threesome action. Robert Williams and Malcolm Brogdon.
Oh, dude,
Robert Williams
What?
Chris,
making
I love
12 million. Hold on, making 12 million.
Time
And Brogdon is on a 1-year rental, 22 million.
No.
You wouldn't.
This is the 2 fucking 2s make a 4. Like, I'm not even doing that, bro. No thanks.
No, Chris,
I can
you're
bang
crazy.
a single 4, and then I only got to pay for 1 dinner. I don't want 2 2s.
Why'd you put this in here? What were we giving up for
Chris,
this?
what are we giving up for?
This is like salary. This is like just nothing. Like you're giving up at most like a 2nd round pick or
Wish I
two.
had some glow sticks right now.
It's nothing. Robert Williams has been injured a lot, but when he plays, has shown great rim protection. That could be a good backup center for Duren that you don't have to count on. Brogdon, a
range,
veteran
crazy.
point guard that can play alongside Cade. So like for 1 year, I think again, this is not anywhere near the top of my list, but an option I honestly consider.
Chris, I love you. You're
There's not
throwing
a
some
lot.
of the worst trade scenarios.
Yeah.
I think
Do you guys really hate that like that? It's not a commitment
at all.
I think
Yeah.
these are two NBA players that would help this team's rotation off the bench. So yes, I'm in for the trade.
Are they though?
Yes, they would help. Who were God? We were playing G Leaguers last year. Like they should not be in the
G League us.
G Leaguers.
Oh, stop it. Jesus.
G League us.
G League players.
The way you said it did kind of sound type wangle.
Definitely sounded like these goddamn G Leaguers on my team.
You guys are ridiculous.
It didn't sound like that at all.
I'm taking the trade.
All these G Leaguers moving in the goddamn neighborhood.
My daughter took a G Leaguer to the dance.
I would take them for sure.
I ain't racist. My nephew's part G Leaguer.
My nephew played in the G League.
All right, we're just gonna gloss right over that.
Dang.
All right,
I said one last trade option.
another one to look at. No, this guy's known for his fits off the court. He's a Michigan native, a guy that we flirted with getting at the trade deadline. How you feel about Kyle Kuzma?
Why you pick this picture, dude? You could have got a yeah. You didn't pick this picture.
Yeah.
What is wrong?
I would like Kyle
goofy-ass
Kuzma.
picture.
I would like Kyle Kuzma for sure. But dude, that sweater's ridiculous. But yeah, yes. I know what's under that sweater. It's a rockin' bod. So give me Kyle. I'll take Kyle
Oh yeah, I
Kuzma.
forgot this was whatever it was. Yeah, I'm taking Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, definitely would be a help, and he's a stretch four that probably pairs a lot better than a couple other guys on this team next to Duran for this starting lineup.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, if you got him, and then you could bring Fettuccine off the bench, maybe you keep Ivy.
Yeah,
take Ivy and Fettuccine, and then Cade and Kuzma.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I like this. I think Kuzma's a malleable player that fits in pretty much any system in today's NBA. So I like him a lot. I think he's the type of guy that I know reports are he's happy in DC, but if he wants to come to, the reports are saying he's happy because he got a little something there.
Yeah, he got that Bradley Beal treatment. Yeah. Oh, I love DC. No, they paid you $250 million.
Yeah, 33% from three. How we feeling about that, boys?
I mean, he had to do a lot of shot creation though. He had to do a lot of shot creation. So I think that number will go up with good players around him. And I like somebody that can do some playmaking other than Cade on this team. So
and he's got championship experience.
Yeah,
He does.
Well, another thing I like about him is he'll actually play with some pride because he's from Flint. Maybe he wants to bring this franchise and turn it into a lot better place. Because I felt like last year, it seemed like they weren't even trying to win when they were losing, 28 straight last season? That was ridiculous.
And he's only got part G Leaguer.
He's only a little G Leaguer.
All right, we're not doing that. All right, this is a guy that his season just recently ended. Okay. There's been reports that the Pistons have been interested in him in the past. I'm not the biggest fan of this guy.
Rekindling an old flame, huh?
Karl-Anthony
Oh my God, dude.
Yes.
We should put Brady and him. Oh, dude, for sure.
Not a thumbnail. That's too far.
No, that'd be so
much.
good.
No, I do not want that
Oh
much.
my God, him and Brady.
Going on.
No.
Can't look like he was going crazy.
No,
Yes.
Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yes.
Fuck that.
Yes.
I'm out. They asked about me in media, or they asked about you in media. I swear.
He's a better player than Kuzma.
He is.
Bro, yes. The answer is yes. What are you doing right now?
No, thank you.
You gotta put the hater rate aside.
I can't.
39% career.
I'll take Tatum. I'm not. Karl-Anthony Towns, no thanks.
Can he start at 5?
He can.
Yeah, obviously
he can, but he's not a rim protector. So like that's always been the issue with
Rudy
him.
Gobert.
Yeah. It's always been the issue with Cat. So for me, I'm actually saying no because I think like the Zach LaVine, it's just too much money.
What do you mean?
100% you're saying yes.
Yes.
We need
What do you
talent
guys,
on this
there's
team
no
and he
reason
can
to say
shoot.
no. You guys are out of your mind.
He's
saying
got
that.
one of the worst.
He's
got one of the worst contracts in the NBA. One of the most expensive contracts in the NBA. I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that.
I am paying that.
I
You see
hate
this franchise that.
What's that?
He hates him. I said, you see this team is at right now.
I get you, but look, we've gone through several options. We can't afford to get all of these guys. Like I'm picking Kuzma and something over Cat and like nothing. Because Cat's taking up so much of the cap space.
He ain't even in the top 15.
Cat GBT.
I would trade for Cat, pair him with Cade, and just get a lot of shooting around there.
He's only getting paid 36. Levine costs 40. And you wanted to grab Levine.
I'll tell you what, you could play Asar on the floor if you got Cat.
Give me Cat all day.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of giving up assets for Cat when he's almost as much as Levine. Levine is a scenario where you're just getting the contract, but I wouldn't take either of those over, Kuzma and some other. My thing is the Pistons need multiple good players. That's where I'm at with this team. So I'm not trying to get like the superstar unless a guy like a Devin Booker becomes available.
Bro, it ain't like a superstar thing though. He's a good player. He's a very good player.
But he's paid like a superstar.
He's paid 36. That's not thick in today's NBA.
But he smells.
That's pretty high.
Bro, it's not even a top 20 contract. Ben Simmons getting paid more than him.
Well, Ben Simmons is a bum.
Exactly.
Would you trade for Ben Simmons?
I would trade for Cat. Keep me Cat all day. I'd put
whatever Ben Simmons at home. Dude.
Whatever personal feelings you may have about him, put this step to the side. Give me the good basketball player. This team needs it.
Who will have the better career, Ben Simmons or Asar Thompson?
That's hate.
That's tough.
It's not hate.
What? How's it hate?
Pretty reasonable comp.
That actually is pretty reasonable.
I mean, if you're factoring in what he actually achieved before, I was just factoring in like what he is now.
No,
that's
not what he is now. That's why I said it.
What he is now?
I think Asar's
not
more
what he-
fluid as a defender.
And Asar's not a bitch. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Like, Ben Simmons is a bitch.
Facts.
Had a good career before the whole passing up the dunk and then all the fake injuries. And
All right, who's next? We got one more before we go to break.
All right, one more before we go to break. All right, let's do the one that everybody wants to talk about. Brandon Ingram.
Hey,
yeah.
yo.
Oh, yeah. Super like.
I want it.
Dude,
It looks crazy.
It does look
It looks
crazy.
like he just got traded to Detroit.
You know Anthony Mackie?
Yeah.
The guy who plays
Falcon?
Yeah. Somebody on Twitter say it looks like he's eating Skittles and knows a secret all the time. I can't see it yet.
What are we trading for BI, Chris?
I'm trading.
Go ahead.
I'm trading Jaden Ivey in the 5th.
That's a lot.
And Stewart for Brandon Ingram and somebody else. I just want to get somebody else. Team.
All right.
No, I agree.
Who, Ivy? Or
Stewart.
Somebody said this. Somebody brought this up. I think it was James Edwards, actually. They brought up the fact that Trajan Langdon is a part of the regime that didn't make a commitment to BI.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you don't know who, if he was, like, what side of it he was on.
Yeah.
But maybe there's something going on there, too.
Maybe
we should die down the BI hype a little bit.
I like his skill set though. I like what he would bring to Detroit in theory. So that's a guy I would take. I think that's one of my preferred options. I know you got to extend him, and it's going to cost a lot. But the other kind of opportunity costs I presented were a lot lower. But this one, I think he's worth it, man. I think he's got all-star upside,
Would you rather
especially
have
next to
Cat
a
or
great
Brandon
player.
Ingram?
Oh, Brandon Ingram.
I'd rather have
I think
Cat.
Cat's a better player, but I know Brandon Ingram didn't exactly have a great playoffs, but I think that Brandon Ingram can play at a higher level better than Cat.
Really?
At a higher level of competition, yes. I mean, we got years now of Cat just being a bum in the playoffs, like and inconsistent as hell. Brandon Ingram, we had one series against a very
wasn't
good
a bum
team.
in the playoffs this year.
He
maybe
had
the Western
very,
Conference Finals.
He had
It
very
was
bad games.
his best outing, but that also had a team where he could afford to be that. I don't think that'd be the situation here.
What would be your trade scenario, Chris?
The 5th Ivy, and you probably have to do more like
no way you
Stewart
can
and
be
then,
out. I hate you for even
Grimes.
saying it.
and reroute. And I don't think Grimes has value, to be honest with you. I really don't think he has value around the league.
Nick, was it you who brought up the
like
BI's shooting numbers?
I mean, I've talked about it before,
They're a
but
lot less than, like, I guess what I originally
that
thought.
what we
That's for sure.
expected. But
Bro,
I think we just need talent on this team, boys. And if we could swing for a big guy like Cat, I would. Brandon Ingram, I would take. But
Cat's number one.
the guy
I
that
love
we
his
talked
name.
about, I think we might get into some of these
Surprise.
James Edwards trade ideas maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, we were, but Chris thinks he's smart.
It's,
Dude, I'm sick.
The guy used to play here.
I'm not gonna see her unless somebody else talk Pistons.
Chris thinks he's smart. That was wild.
Oh, let's go to break.
We love you, Chris.
We love you, Chris. Great job. That was a good segment.
Good job,
Good
buddy.
job. We'll put it right on the fridge.
All right, you can fuck off with that one, buddy. We're talking about merch. Get yourself some brand new merch. If you're tired of your old Detroit sports merch, head over to woodwardsports.com. Click that shop tab today. Get yourself some brand new merch. They got hoodies, tees, hats, all that guaranteed turd heads. Head on over to woodwardsports.com. Click that shop tab. Get yourself some brand new merch.
Brand new merch.
Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Ham for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
Drive into summer and drive into savings during Feldman Chevrolet's biggest Memorial Day sale ever. We're stocked with new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, all priced to move. Like this 2024 Silverado for only $217 a month. Or this 2024 Equinox for as low as $199 a month. Find your freedom in a Feldman at the Memorial Day sale going on now at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
Congratulations to the real coach of the year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports. Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Oh, mama. Shoot us your mailbag questions.
Oh man, fuck.
Apologize, Chris.
I'm sorry, Chris.
No, I'm laughing with you. I was trying to get through the read without laughing because the on the fridge just killed me. It did.
Time warp one was crazy.
What's that?
That was so
The
unnecessary.
time warp one was awful, dude.
You guys really don't like that bad?
No.
I think it's such a low risk if it's only a second
like
round
some Tatum
pick.
with dribbling shit.
I think you guys are way off on that one.
Time Lord and Duran would make one complete center.
But
yeah,
don't you kind of need one complete center? Like,
But Time Lord isn't one complete center.
I
Not
know,
wanting to sign Drummond, but wanting to trade for Time Lord
but
is
okay,
insane.
so the way
That
the
is
way I
way
explain
too
it is this: is Claxton, you would pay in free agency. He's getting north of $20 million. So would you pay $10 million more for Claxton, or would you or would you roll the dice and have?
Nope. No.
See, I would rather take more money to spend elsewhere and kind of redistribute. I'd take the risk on Robert Williams, knowing that it's not a long commitment and it's a gamble on an upside. But that's where I'm at with him.
This is an indictment on Marcus Smart, says Weezy D313. What is he referring to? BC was the kind of player the Celtics would pluck from your horrible roster and get the most out of. That's very true.
That is true.
They could use it. Are they playing tonight?
Stewart would be good as your big off the bench, for sure. That's what he is, though. You overpaid for him, though. Remember, Naz Reid makes less than Isaiah Stewart.
That's the killer, man.
Yeah.
He balled out this
He
playoff.
was so good this year.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to remind me? No, finals tomorrow. Is
Yep.
hockey the following day, or is hockey tomorrow too?
I think hockey's 2 days from now.
Hockey's 2 days from now.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect them, given the rest.
Nothing on tonight? Damn, I wanted an excuse to not film an episode tonight.
I couldn't hear you because you whispered.
I said I wanted an excuse to not film an episode tonight.
Oh, of your stuff?
Yeah.
Tigers are on right now.
I haven't done it in a little while, and I've kind of liked just going home and not doing anything.
I feel that. Hey, it's on you, brother.
Yeah, I'm probably going to do that.
My hater on the mound.
0-0.
Expectations.
Hey,
he survived the first inning.
Let's go. Shame.
Well, that'll do it for us today. Appreciate y'all tapping in the heavyweights. Make sure you smash the like button for Easy, for Nick, for Chris. I'm Spencer. We're the Heavies, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.